my understanding of it's probably a little bit more.
Not had a chance to look at it. Wow.
I just
I
spent the
think
last
it's one
like
of
2
those
work days looking at it.
things- I think it's one of those things, if you just look at it a little bit each day more, that starts to make sense. Because I did not get it like 4 days ago, and
I like
understand it now.
understand the concept. It's just a lot.
It definitely is. I'm like, I probably
Sorry,
want the
don't
macros.
pull you. Okay. All right. Do we need to review anything from P1 before we pull, or do you guys just want to do a warm-up pull and then
Yeah, can you
pot
teach
after?
it again?
No.
That's crazy.
Damn.
I am equally ready to just kind of send it on this part.
Okay. If you guys want to pop first pull, then let's just do it. No warm-up needed. Pull up your cheat sheet if you need to for the funny bugs.
Oh, great point, great point, great point.
It's already there.
Please hold for 1 more second.
Yeah, to be fair. I was like, what the fuck do you mean?
Remember your
bugs?
bug?
Like, oh.
Yeah, your bug determines the direction you're going. It's the opposite from the side it spawns on. So if it spawns on your, well, I guess it depends if you're facing south, but if it spawns on your east, you're going west, and vice versa. I mean, you're going clockwise a little bit to make sure you don't get screwed by Intercard or Cardinal.
Yeah. I need my picture for that.
And well, this is from me, but I'm always on the
Finally
northeast
thought of a
corner.
rule that will
South,
help my brain.
southeast.
I promise I will not walk off the platform today.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, our damage should be significantly
cool,
higher,
I'll
so
walk
we
off.
can play a little bit safe today. Also, remember, during Act 3, if you can help it, don't sprint, so you could save it for the tether pop mechanic later.
Yeah,
If you
shut.
want it.
Or you can just smudge.
Or do that, yeah. If you're smudging, by the way, try to smudge at an angle so you don't pop it on top of Ari as you're smudging
Yes.
out. Yeah, yeah.
Ari could survive.
Nice.
No! Also, remember your orb position. Orbeez.
What is the point of workies?
For fun.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Girl?
Yummy. I guess they're not really plastic.
Check your orbs. Chill out. Wait for the last set, then go to 1.
His arm has a life of its own! Is this the power of the mythical Little
1.
Oh no! The ball has latched onto the
Keep Kisser stacking.
Don't panic!
Keep Kisser stacking.
His arm is slithering out! Oh, that's disgusting!
Nit. After this is Poisonous Looper.
Super.
Yeah.
Call it super.
I can do it for both of us.
Pop your tether when your debuff hits 0.
Watch out! That is one cruel coil!
Baby raid bud next.
Now pyramids.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
Let's spread out a bit so you can see what your bug is. Don't go too far from the middle though. Remember, you're going opposite where your bug spawns.
Cards.
Cardinal.
Oh dear me, the ring's in pieces.
Tank spade. Already get ready. Ready, go. Raid wide, the baits. Actually, you know what? Can we do something a little bit for these baits? Can we start here instead, and then bait 1 forward, then 3 to the right?
Sure.
So this way the 5th puddle is in like the dead center of the room. I think it's a big pump here.
Roger.
These are the baits. 1, 2, 3, 4. DPS are dodging the head. 5. Middle. Get ready to break. Go.
Is that my chain that's so long?
Oh my god.
Forward.
I got it.
Thunder down. Can they recover from this?
We should
Raid
be going
wide.
the raid wide. It's okay.
Spread out lightly so you can check your mechanic. Oh wait, no, this is Orchard, sorry.
Yeah, just baby orbs.
Okay. A little bit. I will call where the stack goes. Actually, DPS stand inside the hitbox. Do me a favor, all DPS on me, and then supports stand on the edge or something. This way it's really easy to see who has what. Stack's only 2. DPS stack.
Right is mechanic first.
Knockback.
Knock it 2. Knock it 2.
It'll be
One more.
Panheim on
DPS
the
on me.
next. Panheim.
DPS on me at the front. Stack is only 2. DPS stack.
Mechanic is left first.
Right safe first. Right safe first.
Could the limworm's regeneration be out of control?
Maybe send that LB?
Yeah. One more mechanic. DPS in front, please. Stack going to 1. DPS spread.
Mechanic is left first again.
Right is safe.
This park's in
Are you serious?
Again and again, he remakes his arm.
Yeah.
Is that opposite for the supports every time?
Yeah.
Thank you, the boss.
I have a teleport.
Man, that was frustrating.
You could have died.
I just upset.
Yo,
I
good shit,
died.
guys. We're done for the week.
Are you fucking kidding me? First goddamn
We
pull?
go home. Good
Alright,
care,
cutscene
guys.
time. Actually, there's a raid light.
Yeah, yeah, I have Zoe Shield, that's all I have. Anything else you have, please send it. Yeah,
There
I
it is.
figured. Wait, that, what? It didn't take the shake?
Game changing.
Victory
I snapshot
to
it
the
earlier.
champion.
Hey guys, look, I can meditate here for more gauge. Hey, wait a second.
Alright.
Wait a minute.
Not for stress.
Also, I can't believe there was enough space on our spreads there on the last DPS spread. Because
It's pulsating.
I should have died.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I was
I-
definitely a bit too close to you, I think. I need to move over to the left a bit. I had more space.
I like that sound effect.
That was nice, yeah.
It's like very peaceful.
Now squelch.
Now you get
Transforming.
Who doesn't love a good squelch?
Glurm.
Depends on the
Glurm
context.
actually.
He looks so
fuck, I'm
stupid.
lagging.
I can't believe they literally reused Reen's animation.
Just like the Predator, but
Yeah, she was born of goop.
Reen, Predator Reen.
This arena is so fucking cool.
It's really sick. It's a shame he looks so lame.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw this,
This
I
is
was
such
like,
a disappointing last boss. I'm gonna be so honest.
I think the boss is cool, but I
Well,
think that the design of him is
Come,
lame.
Ori, my love. We're southwest, I think.
This is Raid White first.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, he lives together, right?
Yeah, there's no markers, so good luck with just
Yeah.
true
We're on
north.
vibes.
You're in a correct, yeah.
I'm just not
Vibes.
hitting buttons for right now.
That is perfectly fine. I am bored. Make sure you dodge the AoEs from the clones. I'm gonna stand over here, just in case.
Good vibe checked.
North, south, safe. Find your clone. Dark is at B.
Oh, I
I
didn't
didn't
even
move.
look at that. Yeah.
Lamau. Lamau.
Oopsie. Right here.
Yeah, we're over here, right? Yeah.
I think.
North, south, north, south, north, south. Safe.
Spread,
Nope,
right?
nope. Okay, I have.
I haven't closed up to Al, but I was right.
Ah, here's a funny tank buster. Hug his ass. Then tank through.
Fuck his ass.
Let's go!
Hug. Hug. Hug.
No way you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Paladin is not an imbalanced job.
Let's go!
He gets to do that once a tier.
Res chain, res chain, res chain.
Staging. Find
How
your
does this work
clone.
if everybody's dead?
Wait, there.
Here.
Oh, I thought it.
They all here, they're all here.
It'd be so funny if you could kill everybody and there'd be like one clone.
You should be looking at D right now. You should be looking at D. D is your new north. D is your new north. Delta.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
Find your mechanic.
Nice.
I need. Wait, what do I need? I see.
Please.
It's stack,
I've-
cone.
Oh.
I was stacked. Okay, yeah, I'm stupid.
Oh, somebody stole the off from me.
Oi! Explode!
That was awesome.
What do you guys?
Alright.
Oh, never mind. Alright.
Hang on, I think I might have made my macros wrong. I hit my macro and it said something completely different than what I was actually supposed to do.
Well, we can just use tiaras. It'll help.
Yeah, I was, and I pasted it wrong.
Oh, I see.
Wait.
No, I have the party challenge.
The individual number macros, by the way, are they're for idyllic. They're not for staging.
Okay, that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm normal now.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I know what I'm doing.
You're normal now.
Okay. Just before we pull again, does anyone need to review anything on their own real quick, or do you just want to keep getting pulls in?
I would like
Good.
to keep seeing stuff
Alright.
for at least
You want a 6?
a few.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, we
do
can
let's
do
do
it.
6. Yeah, and then yeah. We don't need to chain pull, I think. But yeah, just
this
for
guy
the
need
most
to be
part,
in the center, or do
practice
you not
the
give a
first
fuck?
mechanic. It would make the first mech a lot easier for me, but yeah, let's
yeah,
practice
yeah.
first replication, and then try to do as much of the staging and reenactment as we can.
Oh, is my Kara not capsules?
Really good song. Everyone is here.
Oh, Smash Bros.
I'll feint opener raid wide, and then you can feint after the replication we're baiting next.
Oh, I'm supposed to be on the other side of the Mercury, sorry. Oh, okay, never mind.
It really doesn't matter. We can figure it
Dodge a kick, dodge a kick, dodge a kick, dodge a kick, dodge a kick.
I got her.
And Dark was on Alpha.
Fire was on chart.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Alright, I get this is rough, girls. Holy shit.
I don't know. This is
So my issue already so far is I have no idea how to watch every single clone to see what I need while also.
I mean, I can.
Every single clone, you can
No, the issue is like how do I still have to see what all of them are doing all at once, and then
There's some easy tricks for you. The clones that are doing AoEs are always opposite each other, so the other two clones are also always opposite from each other. The one that does fire will move. So if a clone moves, it did fire. Then the one opposite from that is dark.
okay, all right, that helps.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's
I feel like that
also-
helps a lot.
Did the Banana Codex one talk about the diagonal line of it all?
Yeah, I know that as well. I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
know that at least. How it's like it's either dark fire, or fire, dark.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm
It
using to help
was the
remember.
initial identifying that I was struggling with, but what Tiara just said helps a lot.
I will try to call where the dark clone is, and then I'll assume that people can see the fire clone because, it moves from where it
Yeah.
spawns, so it's the only clone that moves. Yeah. Or it's opposite of the dark clone, whatever is easier for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
Dark is at Delta. Dodge the kick.
Out of cryo.
Getting Aria.
Keeps fucking picking us.
One's creating more of itself.
North south safe. North south safe.
Tiny spot, right? Well, we
That works.
Watch tank
Buster,
buster.
get behind, get behind, get behind.
It's
the
gonna
boss.
target a second person. Can we have a DPS sack, please?
It'll be me, it'll be me. Yep.
watch
Be on
the
ass. Then tanks cross and
Getting
samurai.
Oh, Chara.
I have 10 seconds, and then I can next race.
I have blood.
He does auto a lot of times.
Those punching. Okay, find your clone. If you need to just drop damage here and figure out what's going on, totally fine.
100%.
Hell yeah.
Find your clone, find your clone.
Nice. I do not.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
What is this dog
Somebody
shit
needs to take
pattern?
this from me. Okay, everyone's about to get beamed.
Alright, look at spots.
And they're down.
Hey, I'm alive.
Recover from this?
Hey, wait a second,
Oh,
this is a
stacks.
stack marker. Ah!
Kick, kick.
Kick.
They're up. What fighting spirit?
And then I would be down here. Your boss would be here. I'd bait the near or the far. And then I would go and do the stack on 3 and then the stack on 4.
Feather wrap near means closest gets.
Oh, hi. That's me.
Well, you're about to get defamation, but
I'm
yeah.
about to get a lot of things.
Alright, go again. Just keep going until we get that first initial tether grab correct. Then we can talk about the stuff after.
Alas, the battle isn't over.
I'm not gonna get hit by the kick. I'm not gonna get hit by the kick.
Right?
So true,
If you
I'm
Dusty.
insane with the kick.
Stop being so fucking rude and looking at us. That'd be nice.
Because we're hot.
You're so right, actually.
Well, you know,
Beautiful,
everything
beautiful girls get kicked by the boss.
It's crazy.
The energy rating from the three-way mark is too attractive, and the bosses just turns always towards 3.
Gosh, probably put a shield up.
Shoot. Aura.
Dodge. Then it's gonna be Alpha's dark. Alpha's dark.
I'm literally on the same spot. I'm gonna cry.
Everyone just wants you dead, girl.
Oh wait, I need to make this.
JR wins.
Kind of flattened.
That east-west bait kind of sucks for melee, not gonna lie. Okay.
I really need to remember that after every mechanic there's a kick. Like, I just need to, like...
Yeah, I literally just beat it into my fucking 3 brain cells.
Don't worry, he'll beat it in for you.
What?
He's got plenty of cells in there.
I love your fucking.
One might even call them special cells.
Special.
No more Pandemonium Castle, please. We're done. We're done with that tier.
There's just a fucking P12 part 3 and it goes into the fucking Pandemonium.
I can hear the Minecraft EXP now.
Oh god.
It's a kick, 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 it's a fucking kick.
It's north. Kick. Did you know there's a kick?
I did. Watch this.
Dark was north.
The little one is creating more of itself.
North-south side, I think?
Yes, north, south, six.
I got it earlier.
I did it!
Buster, I will take it.
Remember there's a dodge?
Yep. Watch the turn.
Oh my god!
Fine.
Okay, so that has to be
Touch aggro run. I'm just keeping Char alive.
They weren't kidding when it was a split buster.
Honestly, I'm just gonna keep this in the party chat. I'm just not gonna override it. Find your clone. Find your clone. You should be looking at Delta right now. You should be looking at Delta right
What
now.
could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
And once each other locks in, go to your spots.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Kick.
Back first.
Oh, so stack first. then
Now
kick.
kick.
Yeah, stack and gaze first, then kick.
This 2 minutes gonna go fucking crazy.
That shit's so ass.
I think it's fun.
And reenactment. So assuming everyone grabbed the right thing, this should all work.
Right, you and
saw
I
where-
would be doing the near and far,
Okay, what's that?
which would be like on the boss circle.
Okay, I did it. Let's go.
And then we do stack,
I've got a serious case
and then we do the other
of
stack.
déjà vu here.
And then
I know they
probably-
mentioned it in the toolbox, but just to reiterate so that everyone's like super sure, the positioning of the toolbox is based on the player who gets the boss tether, dropping it in exactly on B. So please make sure you always.
I do have a question really quick.
Yes.
How do we know who goes to which cardinal for? Like, I know nothing south, but what about the other 2 players for defamation for east west?
If you're
Does it
If
just like
your
go to the
clone is-
closest one?
yes, if your clone is on the west side, you bring your defamation west. If your clone is on the east side, you bring your defamation east. Yeah.
That's what I did that one. I was just making sure because I. Yeah.
Wait.
I
So-
saw what I did wrong. That was my bad. I know what I'm doing.
On that one, the 2 defas were on like 4 and A, and it was me
Right.
and Freya.
Me. Yeah.
So does that mean I just had to book it to the other side of the room?
You should have already.
Because I grabbed my defamation at
Wait,
4, and then I had to go all the way to Charlie
But your player clone, where was your player clone?
on 1.
Was your
Are we
Then
on a
you
player clone?
Yeah.
yes?
it's
You're talking
Yeah,
about.
that,
player
that's why I'm
clone.
confused.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Thank
so
you.
if
That's what I needed.
if your
Yeah.
clone is on the east side, then your defa goes east. If your clone is on the west side, then your defa goes
Okay.
west.
Thank you. That helps. That's
Okay.
what I needed. Yep.
We're good.
There's only one on each side. There should not be 2 on the same side.
The word clone happened too many times. We're back now.
Yeah, and then there's player clone and boss clone, which you also have to make a distinction for.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I really could just go back there?
Yeah. You can cheat with this
And
boss.
then just double check the when he does the split into 8 or whatever, where is the fire taking the stack? I hear at the beginning.
North south for
Or
melees.
melee?
Yeah, it's north south. Always true north, true south. Yeah.
Okay.
So we only need to adjust east west if the clone is dark. If it's if we're baiting dark for the spread. So if we're baiting fire, you just stand on Ophi, and then I stand on Irelia.
Okay.
We only need to think if your side is baiting dark. If you're baiting dark, then you're east west, and Ophi stays no matter what the mechanic is.
Well, these days I'm gonna have to go south, but it's not gonna be today.
That's a later you problem.
Yep. All right, let's go.
I've absolutely done fights where I've never gotten a mechanic before.
That's hilarious.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, Zeppelin.
Asking about not knowing my spot for line lions
Asking
when
about
after
my
until after we
wiener.
finish clearing.
What?
Yeah, I look out on it every time.
Kind of general group today.
Are your spots?
Did you guys know there's a kick?
So true, bestie.
It's a
Where?
replication.
So if they show their feet, that means there's always.
Why is it really obsessed with food?
Check your map.
I'm always
There's
saying this.
actually a kick right now.
Okay. Delta. Dark is on Delta.
The little one's creating more of itself.
Ah, hey, speaking of that.
East west safe. Too easy.
Buster, everyone behind, Walk through the things, right?
And it turned
Watch the
right.
boss turn, yep. And after this, tanks through.
Alright, okay.
Game's too easy.
Alright, staging. You can turn the boss towards Delta, help everyone orient. And you can, like, light spread here, so you can find your phone a bit easier. Just don't be standing on
Some
someone.
curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Go to the macro if you need.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This
And
bodes
stand under your boss phone when you grab your mech so no one can steal it from you. And once the tether locks in, first set of positions go. Then stacks. Owens forward. Owens forward. Do the boss. Then dodge the kick.
What the fuck is this 2-minute?
Pretty fun.
Yeah. Alright, reenactment. Get ready to do your baits.
I guess
They should be the stack players inside on their sides, cones on the outside. Get ready to do your baits. Netherwrath far. This is not your spot earlier, this is mine. Almost. Oh, I need to be a little bit more north. Okay.
Oh yeah, me too.
And then
boss.
cones,
serious case of deja vu.
boss cones are there. Wait, do we do?
Almost.
Are we doing 4-person stacks on the near far?
No, it's 2-person stacks. They're pairs.
Yeah, it's pairs.
Yep. So the cone player, or the player who's had to grab the cone, should be on the outside, and the players who had to grab the stack should be on the inside of the hitbox. Everyone else, you're stacked north on the boss hitbox. So
I
if you're a
thought the
Defa,
people
nothing, or boss baiter.
What?
Hmm?
I thought the same people who had cone and stack for the first bait line up on the wall for the cones again, and it's the...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The Netherwrath near and far are baited by the players who did the Proteans in the first mech. And then after you do Netherwrath near far, you line up back at your Protean spot.
I also feel like I'm doing a double take here. I want to look at the toolbox for 1 second, please.
Yeah, that does not sound right to me.
How do I deal with that boss turning there?
No, it is stacks and cones. No, he's totally right. Going to the toolbox.
Yeah, that's 20. The
Am I
25.
tweaking? Am
No, I
making
thought the
shit
same. I
up?
totally thought
Oh my
the same.
God.
I thought the stacks and cones weighted north, but it's the Defa boss and nothing player that are
Oh.
north.
Okay.
And then we
Okay.
basically switch places after that.
Got it. Got it.
Okay. All
Yeah,
good.
he was turning and autoing me in the middle of that. How the fuck do we use the boss hitbox to line things up?
I'm be honest with you, fam. I'm just gonna assume that the def was replaced in the right spot and then look at the floor. But I think if you're standing like I don't know, like relative east-west of his hitbox, like it looked fine to me. I was just a little bit too far, like towards the middle of the room. So
I guess I'm just kind of confused because this toolbox was very, very specific. Know where to stand.
yeah, I thought I was gonna be safe, to be honest with you, based on the toolbox photo, but I was not. So I don't know. But
I guess I'll figure it out.
yeah.
I think
So wait, so defamation stack north.
yeah, we stack like on the outer hitbox ring or something.
Yeah, on this little like nibble area. Like right on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we stack there, and then
Also, I believe if you face the boss towards the wall during the reenactment cast, I think he'll lock in for that section, but I'm not 100% sure, so...
If
don't
he
quote me on
does, that would make facing the boss no longer an issue. But if he doesn't, then
Yeah.
it's gonna get real spicy.
that. I mean, I will say this, though. If you're doing the baits, I think it's personally a little bit easier to just stand, like, here, if you're doing the far bait, and then the close bait person can just stand, like, inside of you. So, like, because I was standing right here earlier, and I was barely on the edge of the defa, so I need to be just, like, a little bit more north, so I'm gonna stand right here.
Yeah, I was
And
on
then
this side and I was
right
on
on the
marker and
other
I got coned. So
Yeah.
you have to be on the actual like rewind spot kind of.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking at the floor tile. I'm just going to stand right here and try it this time. I think that will work, but we'll see. Okay.
Holy fuck. This fight is a little wild.
We're already 30% through the fight, with some people not pressing damage buttons, so
We're already what?
Hickman's Hill reenactment.
we're already 30% through the fight.
That's crazy.
The point that I asked you guys to study up to is halfway, by the way, just so you know. And there's one more mechanic after that, which also happens to be the longest mech in the game, but that's another story.
In the
Look
game?
at the whole fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, it is
Idyllic
It
Dreams
is a 4-minute mechanic.
is literally half a fight. It is like the start and end
it's
of
4
Idyllic
minutes
Dreams.
long. Yeah, it is literally 3 times the time as Run Sigma, which used to be the longest mechanic. Okay, countdown go.
No.
Run Sigma is it's like 79 seconds or something from start to finish.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
You already know there's a kid?
Where?
Derek, can you do your force noise every time there's a kick?
What?
I thought I'd ask.
I honestly would rather not have context for that. It's even funnier.
I can't give you context, you have soundboard turned off.
I don't have it turned off.
Fortunately,
Oh, well.
make sure you check your map and dodge. Dark is north, dodge the kick. Dark is north.
I believe it's north-south side.
No, I think it's
Nope,
east
I'm
west.
stupid. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't correct you because I was like,
yeah,
maybe I
because
was
the
wrong.
line.
I'm just bad at the
Goodbye,
game.
TR.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Hang on.
Yeah, we have to be right against the AoE to bait the our thing.
You're an alien.
Yeah, the way I push everybody away. I mean, what?
What? Therapy.
Who said that?
That's what we're doing right now, isn't it?
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But
No.
don't despair,
we're releasing our frustrations on the boss.
Yeah, where's he releasing his frustrations? on
Sexual
me?
or otherise.
Hey,
I think
yo!
I
That's
think
what
I like
patterns
it.
for.
Yeah, that's for after raid. Come on.
Well, at least it's
Guys,
fair
do you think
skies
that's
in
right?
here.
What the fuck?
I'm glad it's fair skies. That makes me feel better.
I ain't told about something else.
Now it's more specific.
Goes north. Kick.
Got her.
This game is horseshit.
Dark is north.
Rimworm's creating one of itself.
That's fucked up. Alright, I need to stop.
I'll take the bait. Make sure you dodge the kick.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna have to restart that, I think.
What is the snapshot on this shit?
Very early.
Fucked up and evil.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
Face it towards Delta. Face towards Delta.
Some curious thoughts have appeared.
What am I doing the mid
What
for?
could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
Pots. And stacked. Cones in the front. Facing the boss. Kick.
Yep.
Now kick, now kick.
Facing towards the wall again. And get ready for your spots for reenactment. Think about where you're going after. The group that's stacked with me right now on north, we're taking stack at 3 first. Nope.
I need to be more
That is
understood.
not
I need to be more
It's on the clock, it's on the clock. Oh, okay.
Serious case of deja vu here.
I should have mentioned that, yeah.
That's so cool.
We got farther.
I need to be more north. I have learned.
Is anybody live logging or thingy has an update?
No, I actually forgot to log. I have a log file going now for P2, but I'll
Carl, are
upload it
you-
after we're done.
Are you live checking Tombstone?
No, I have the widget on my stream that shows what prog point we're
Yeah,
at.
well,
Okay.
when we're at. Yeah.
So it wasn't updated to the next
Yeah,
phase,
yeah.
so I was like, oh.
I can here. No, I'll start a live log for you now. It's not include the
It's
P1
okay.
kill. Yeah.
So,
It's not important. It's not important. I'm just curious.
so what is the approximate like thing I should be looking at for the like for a cone and reactment? Like where should I be standing? Like how far north is like a good spot? Do you have like a trick for that one, or just kind of?
I'm basing it off the spot that I died to in earlier. I'm standing like right here, so it's like this tile in the corner.
Okay.
This dark tile. I'm like in the far corner, and then same thing on the other side. It
It-
seems like it's safe from when I played my VOD back, but I'm not 100% sure.
At least based on the toolbox, it looks like it's pretty much like straight east-west off of the boss,
Yeah.
as opposed to like at an angle.
Yeah, I think we were pretty safe where we were. I think we were a little far back, but I backed up for you, so it was fine.
And the player inside can
Alas, the battle isn't over yet.
be like a little bit more south than the player baiting the
I got-
far.
I got hit by the cone, is all I'm asking.
Same.
The ones that are shooting out. They're shitting out.
You're shitting and farting.
No.
Spots. Dark is on. Delta.
Kick.
Yeah, I'm dead. See ya.
Got her.
Dark is on Delta. You know, I should probably call the kick first, and I'll call the element after.
East-west is safe.
This
Oh,
one's
shit,
so
sorry.
fucking
Sorry.
scary.
Yeah.
Who knew they've been felled with a vengeance?
I'm wearing The next time we prog this fight, I'm gonna switch my glaive to something that doesn't have a skirt, because I can't see where the center of my hitbox is.
Oh my god.
Nerfed by skirt.
And it's not even like a skirt, it's like a cape or whatever, but like, yeah.
Yeah, by the still.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm trying to find my spot, I'm like, fuck, where the fuck am I?
Now, you can't look you in range because you
Yeah, I'm gonna call the kick first, and then I'm gonna call the element. Oh, OPDC? Nope. We're good?
Here, sorry, give me a second. It's fucking. Someone's freaking out. I'm trying to figure out what it's upset about.
I'm gonna check that defamation spot real quick while you're doing that.
So question on grabbing the tether part. It says red and yellow clockwise, but how did it counterclockwise to the right? Is that so bad?
You can. I noticed that the boss cons have two mechanics spawn next to each other. It's possible that someone just messed up, but the priority in the toolbox should be correct. Yeah. Okay. So for the Netherrath near far, while we're waiting for OP to fix this thing. So far baiter can stand right here. Close baiter can stand on the inside of this tile right here, and this should work every time.
Oh, huge.
I also have
So, yeah,
another.
Like right here?
Yeah. Yes. So like how me and Irelia are staying right now works. I'm pretty sure. Maybe a little bit closer to each other actually, so that we're in the pair stack. But yeah, this will work. This is safe.
Not to hit the party waiting on the other side.
If I may, I also have another visual here. Have the screenshot go.
So basically, you can just use the like kind of in these corners of this square.
Yeah. With this like square. Yep. And then same thing on the opposite side. Screenshot. Opens eyes.
I'm looking at the clone there. I can kind of like see where it's like hitting like the edge of the clone.
Yeah. That works too.
So
There's also
maybe
gonna-
be like slightly on the more north side of this triangle, I guess, like ever so slightly.
Yeah, a little bit. I think if you're the fire baiter, you can be a little bit more north, because if it baits on top of you, you're farther away from the party to begin with.
Yeah.
Here's also another screenshot real quick of where the cone is hitting.
Yeah, just be naked. Emperor's new on everything.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, let's see where your character's standing on it.
I think it'll after update the next poll, but live log is going.
I think it's figuring itself out. I think something was trying to update itself, and I can't figure out what it was. So, there.
Okay. Let's go.
Background is clear, obscure.
Yeah, I mean, I do have 3 instances of Clear Obscure running, but like that's just standard count.
The battle isn't over yet.
Like,
Start over your party messages.
can you really say you're aggressively French if you don't have that going?
Are you aggressively French?
I don't know, but I don't know if I have enough running. Did the French take me? Even? Like, I don't know.
Okay.
The French don't want nobody, let's be honest.
For,
You want to be French? Yeah, that's interesting.
maybe Tiara will adopt me one day.
Kick. Darkest B.
East west safe.
The Limrod is creating more of itself.
Don't use
I was
my
too close. Yeah.
It's,
Watch the kick, watch the kick. This is half room.
you were aimed up right
Tank
there.
close to the center. Behind. Then tanks through. Tanks through. Oh!
Are you? Wow. Fuck me.
Yeah,
A little further back. A little further back.
I'm gonna stand close for the turn, and then after the turn goes off, I'm gonna beat max melee, I think.
Yeah, I will definitely be stepping back a little further there.
That doesn't make sense.
Some
How did I
curious
take 500
props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Oh, I can't tell which one I am. There we go.
Try to find your player phone if you're getting res right now.
Again,
I'm on
they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
mounted buttons.
Wait, what am I doing?
Go your spots. Then stacks.
And they're down.
Phones up front.
Can they recover from this?
Dodge the kick.
Oh shit! That's what didn't go off.
Then spots for the second mechanics.
I'll be there in time. Don't worry.
Oh, the boss is kind of in a
Yeah.
weird spot. I'm gonna kind of sack myself here for the nether rod. If I can get a little bit closer to me.
Oh, it's okay.
I've got
That was just
a
HP,
serious
keep going.
case of deja vu here.
Oh, there it is. I was like, where are the Proteans?
Hello? Guys? Guys.
Oh, mutating!
37, good boy.
Uh oh.
Oh no.
Okay, so you
Well,
have
you won't die
that. You have
immediately.
that. You have that cast bar to get the provoke off in time.
We're popping on the right side, red and green. Or orange and green, whatever.
Yeah,
I
the
saw
fire in the donut.
Yep, and then
I
it's
saw
left to say
two-
first.
Yeah,
Or
two
people.
cones were right next to each other, so I was like, oh shit, I'm all over the place.
Yeah, that is possible for your staging. That's why the snake prio exists. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes
I
more
just
sense.
got my tether grab, so I swapped spot with the person that should have been there, but that meant that the first stack was on 3 and the second one was on D, so that the cones came from 4 instead.
I
Is,
see.
is there danger in the group taking the stacks in the second part, accidentally taking Proteans from the boss?
Probably just the direction.
Well, like,
Yeah.
is it baited on closest, furthest? Like, how does this work again?
I think it's closest, which is why we line up on the wall from the clone.
So then, when we take the first stack, do we have to wait for those Proteans to go off in order to get to the second stack? Because we need to run straight through the boss.
No, you run behind the boss. The boss was too far south there. It wasn't placed correctly on the marker.
I mean, just looking at the toolbox, the defamation goes through the boss, and like the
Or does
boss is
it-
directly between our path to the second stack.
Does it auto target the same people?
People?
The clone people.
I was gonna say I think it auto targets the same people, but I'm not actually certain.
I mean, I could be overcomplicating this. It just like I had that thought when I was seeing everybody run across. Of like, could we accidentally bait a Protean here? If I'm over,
Part of
like
why
maybe
I
maybe
know
just
part
don't
of
worry
why
about
we
it.
like go under is so you don't get like AoE created by a circle on the that's doing it.
Yeah, it's probably just pneumatic.
I'm
Well, because
just
it goes from the
looking at-
clone, not the boss. The
I'm
second
looking
one.
at the replay because the clones were swapped, and yes, it does appear to target the same people, because even though so people were stacking on 4 because that's where the second stack should have been, and even though that's the case and like 4 people are stacked on top of each other right on the clone, the cleaves still go to the people at the wall that were trying to bait. the
Yeah, I'm
mechanic
pretty
off.
sure it just retargets the first set.
It just
Okay.
retargets the same people because
Great.
there's nobody in front of me, and yet there's a cone aimed directly at me, and I'm nowhere near the clone.
Great.
For the people next to me.
Thank you, Outgen.
Sure.
Outgen, the fact checker.
Let's go. Unless we got more questions.
No.
I'm just taking my time.
Ryder.
Rider.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
Dark is on Delta.
North south safe.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
Wait, did I read that incorrectly?
Nope.
I did read that incorrectly. My
Oh, well, okay, on your end, but like you said it right.
And I did the wrong phone, yeah. Watch the turn. Max melee, thanks for...
What fighting spirit!
Okay, so wish for the max melee that, understood.
I'm like completely botched my rotation. I can't figure out what's going on. Turn towards Delta.
Got a rotation?
No, honestly. Find your clone.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Oh, fun.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill!
Jesus Christ.
Okay, yeah, so that's the problem right there. Cool.
Got a stack that I wasn't supposed to use.
I got something I'm not supposed to have.
And they're down! Can they recover from this?
Alright. Not bad.
Yeah, let's keep practicing. I think people are just struggling to recognize which one they're supposed to get. So, let's practice. Yeah, remember, everything is based off your new clock position. So, make sure you...
Okay, so the question for me is, am I only taking from my side first, and if it's not, then I can take the other side?
It's snake cryo. So you go 3 clockwise, or sorry, 3 counterclockwise, or 4.
D-clockwise.
Yeah, or yeah, 4. Yeah, or yeah, whatever, doesn't matter.
I don't know why am I thinking counterclockwise from 2.
No, it's counterclockwise from 3 because there's no clone on Delta. I know the toolbox says clockwise/counter from Delta, but there is no clone on Delta. So you can just look northeast, northwest, and then go around the room until you find what you're looking for.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Just to help make the tethers not look as confusing, I'm standing on my boss clone as they're coming out, and then I just run in a straight line towards the tether I need to grab, and then once I figure out what I'm grabbing, grab the tether and just stand under the boss clone that you grabbed it
Lowers
from.
the visual clutter a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which cone were you?
I was the east cone, not clone. Jesus Christ, I was east cone, and so I took the one. There was one spawned on 4, and then there was a stack on 3 that didn't get picked up.
Okay.
That looks so funny in the
west
chat
cone.
bubbles.
Oh,
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
a
the other
cone
cone was
too.
on 2, and I took that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, what-
there were a couple people during that last variation that were lost, so I think we just go again.
What
Okay.
happens if the or no, never mind. I guess that'll never happen. Just kidding. Ignore me.
I'll never ignore you, beautiful.
Come on.
I would totally ignore
That's fucked up.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet.
Did someone say
Wonder
something?
why he gets bullied.
Champion.
Shush, battle with me, shush. Okay.
Silent striking player.
At least he knows his place.
That's crazy.
I'm truly on my evil arc.
This is what Theo did to you.
This is what Jeff did to me. Don't blame Theo for this.
Ah.
I'm Dr. Kid. Pick. Dark was on B, and it was east-west safe.
Mhm.
Dark was on B.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
You're not copy.
This is fire.
Yeah, we're fire.
Charona not that?
We got nothing. We got nothing so far.
It didn't turn.
I just wanted to practice these dodges.
Let's get. I want to get people practice on staging.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
Especially for Welcome instance too.
I
Yeah.
have a weird request, Ari. Can I go to the wall for dark?
Yes.
That way I can plant quicker and easier in my brain.
I don't know how that's a weird request, but you got it.
Thank you.
Did we get double fire?
We got a dark because it was improperly
There's
made
a
in the
missing
middle.
dark bait. Yeah, there's a missing dark bait in the middle.
I was like, we got him by 2 things, but I wasn't sure what the second one was.
It'd be cool if we managed to bait our fire and then the fire across the room.
Oh my god. Game absolutely breaks.
This bitch isn't the only guy who can bend reality.
Roll Tide.
We're kicked. Kick. Dark is at Charlie, and it was east-west safe.
The Lindworm is creating all of itself.
Okay, I wasn't close enough.
Make sure you dodge the kick. Dodge. Then tanks through. Everyone else max melee. Point towards Delta. Delta, Delta.
He was doing primal rend. I heard the noise.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
There's another one in the north.
No.
I need a stack.
Yeah, the stack 2.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
I see what happens.
Why can that man ranged auto?
The 2 stacks were me.
No, yeah, one spawned on me and I didn't realize it. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I know that went wrong. Went wrong.
Okay.
I've had like
Alas, the battle isn't over yet.
3 pulls in a row now where my freaking the first thing that I needed in the snake prowls on the opposite side of the room from when my clone spawned.
Yeah.
That just happened on mine. I was on 3 and my clone that I needed was on 1.
Freaking Utah Towers moment for real.
But this time with fucking taking tethers. Yippee.
Roll Tide.
Remember the kick. Kick. Dark is on Charlie, and it was east-west safe.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself.
Up, Buster. Dodge. Thanks through. Gathered in my 1 minute correctly, it's a miracle.
Yippee!
I figured out how to cool down that. It's just kind of fun.
Double yippee.
You... Oh, we got that one.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be? Against! They've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill!
I'm so sorry.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I have something I'm not supposed to.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Stacks. Oh god.
Make cone, kick. Oh, I stack cone, kick, and not order. Try to do this. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but let's do it for practice anyway. There's
Rather,
something that is incorrect here. Get in your bait positions. Don't be near the waymark. If you're near the waymark, you're too far south.
You need to be above these blocks.
First stack.
I've got a serious case of deja vu here.
Got no mana. Let me broke. Or no, you broke out.
I can't. Not when he's punching me.
Popping orange and green on Delta.
It would be like this. You would move from here. Off here.
And then
Well,
we
yeah, support. Well, sorry, healer and DPS south, tank north. But yeah.
Yes, yes, but I'm just doing it because. Girl.
You want the tank now.
there's alright. It would go over there, wouldn't it?
Yes, on the north side of the
Yep, yep. That was the other donut.
Oh no,
And then you
they
cross.
rebel
Well,
with a vengeance.
it's not gonna work, but you would cross, yeah. And then beta's under. Remember, your debuff switches halfway through the mechanic, so just because you start with beta does not mean you're beta for the final bait. Your debuff will switch. Or mutate, rather. Okay, keep on. I think people vaguely know. Oh, but yeah, Irelia, by the way, you were standing way too far south. If you're baiting far, right here, this tile, right here in the corner. If you're baiting near, on the inside of this tile, yeah. If you're on the waymark, like the 3-4 waymark, you're way too close to the defa. I think we survived last time because one of the clones that was supposed to have a defa didn't get it. But you would have died if the defa went off, yeah.
I
Okay,
think,
let's go.
I think the boss needs to be pulled like closer to the wall at Delta.
Think so?
Our
Because
toolbox
okay,
says
I
explicitly
mean,
put it on Delta.
I placed it right here.
well, sorry, I'll take a picture of the bait I did because it was resolved correctly. Although also I think I can't
There was a
remember.
misplaced tether last pull, because I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it. I was
no.
south and I got a tether that I wasn't supposed to, and I'm not actually sure what it was because it snapped me at the last second.
So yeah, there was definitely some other things wrong, but like the bait was on my side was correct. But it was like, so this is where I baited it from my position, and like it was 2 and 2. But you can see you can't use that flank marker position because he's so close. Well, he's centered on the marker, which is what we thought it was. But we have to be, the far baiters have to be north of the clone, and they have to be. Ignore the fact that I'm in the wrong position. I just adjusted. But like, for like the stack position is supposed to be in the flank, right? That's way too far south. You have to be north of those clones.
I see what you mean. Let's try what we're doing right now, and if we just ignore what the toolbox is doing, then we ignore what the toolbox is doing. Place it on D
I
for
mean,
now,
like
and then use this
if you
tile.
wanted to, it looks like with these placements, you can just have the far baiter be a little bit north of the clone, and then the
Well, yeah,
side
that's what I'm
baiter-
saying, right? It's like just use these positions because they seem like they work. So I think we're
We
okay.
just got lucky on the other side. I will be real, because I'm like afraid that it was gonna get messed
Yeah,
up.
actually, just make sure. Does everyone know what I'm talking about for Netherworld near and far? Like this tile?
East.
That's
Okay,
where I was
cool.
standing.
That's not what the
making sure.
toolbox calls. But
I know, but just it works,
Okay.
so we'll just do it.
I agree. Yeah.
I'll make a
Just
picture
means-
after it or during the break.
just means that the folks up north will have to be a bit farther north.
If I find better waymarks, I will. I'll look for it in the break. Okay. We can reevaluate.
Battle isn't over yet, but don't despair, champion.
exactly what I'm supposed to do with fucking Starry Sky buff, whatever the fuck it's called, during that 2-minute window.
Well, once you start
Right.
getting the mech correct, it'll be easier for you to figure out what to do, I think. Right now, we're still
Yeah.
kind of scrambling a bit, which is fine. We're learning. Just focus on doing the mech right, and the rotation will just kind of follow naturally, I think. To watch the kick. Kick. Drunk is alpha. It was north south safe.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
That's really rough.
Watch the cross.
And they're back in action!
Aggro, I know.
Oh, I tried.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was
It's
so
okay.
sorry.
It's okay because I saw it was on Freya and I thought it
For
was
clarity of what's happening there, I take a 90k hit from the stack or spread, and then a 60k auto.
I can give you Haima there.
It probably
Yeah, I
wouldn't
think
hurt to
so.
give me something there. I'm gonna rampart.
I can feint it as well. The boss auto is physical, right? Because it's punching you.
Yeah, it's just they stack on top of that. So it's a bit.
Actually, you know what?
I'm
Never
not
mind. Sorry, I'm not thinking
Okay.
that. I really was fainting that.
Okay, yeah, I'll fake that.
And you can feint as the clones jump to catch the autos as well, since feint is so long anyway. There's no need to cover the staging cast if you do
Alas, the
anything.
battle isn't over yet! But don't despair, champion!
Actually, you know what? Late feint's good as well, because you put the Buster. I don't know. Whatever's comfortable, I guess.
I just realized I did expert before raid so I could buy my feet and then just didn't buy them.
That's my goat.
You wanted one pull anyway, so... No, what the fuck?
Reinstance.
Hello?
I didn't hear what he said, and I feel like I'm glad I didn't.
Never mind. That's
Don't worry
it.
about
You
it,
can grab it
dude.
during the break, yeah. Remember the kick. Kick. Dark is on Delta, and it was north south safe.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
Buster. Buster turn. Buster turn. Camps through. Casting Midori there from the middle is so fucking scary.
That was way puffier, thank you.
I did not give you Haima.
Shit, my pants are a clear run.
Well, whatever we
Midori.
did works. Just keep doing that.
Understood.
Yeah. Find your clone. Drop rotation if you need
Some
to.
curious
Practice.
props have appeared. What could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill!
Sure. That's
And
not.
Ophi, you were right. Ophi, you were right. You were right. Whoa, 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 whoa! You are Cone, buddy.
Oh, duh. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I don't know why I thought it was Defa. That's why I was so confused. You grabbed Defa, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
No, we're good.
To
Sorry.
be honest, the macro doesn't work very well for me. I just kind of remembered it's stack Cone Defa. Like I don't know how. I just committed that to memory. So
No,
that
yeah,
helps
I will
me.
commit that to memory. I just had a moment of like, oh, I'm looking for Defa. Oh, this fucker just took my Defa. Okay, go find one.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where like it's like top again. Kirby had a macro for Sigma, and I was like, I cannot read this. I just know how to do Sigma, so I'm just not
Look,
gonna read the macro. 'cause
The
it
less said
confuses
about how
me more.
Kirby solved some things in. Oh
No,
my
I mean
God.
the macro works for a lot of people, and it works for her. And so I was like, thank you for putting it, but also it does not work for me, so I'm not gonna use it. The only problem is this time I'm pacing the macro and I'm not reading it.
Want somebody to take over that macro, or?
Nope, that's fine. Honestly, I could paste it kind of anywhere in this first like 2 minutes of the fight, and it's like not that big a
We
deal.
just leave it in there. We're not using, as long as we're not using party chat between polls.
The problem is No, man.
the countdown and like boss dialogue.
Yeah,
takes
boss
up.
Do you guys not have
Usually.
party split off into a different log?
I do not.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, that's
we
exactly
can- we
why I
can
have
have
party
the-
split into a different log.
I was gonna say, we can talk about it after. Check the debuff? Okay, thingy. Watch kick. Dark is on Charlie. Was East West safe? Yeah, East West safe.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
Oh, I'm wrong.
Oh! God. Watch the tank buster, watch the tank buster. Thanks, really?
And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide?
I got it.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill!
Here's buttons. Next is stacks and cones. Wait for the cone. Cone. Then dodge the kick. Face towards wall, please. Face towards wall, please. On your spots. Bar baits.
Back one.
You're turning on the clone. On the clone. Yeah.
I've got a serious case
that's
of
the
deja
first.
vu here.
Half right.
Your lives.
Did we hit each other, Kara?
I have a signal.
Keep going, keep going. Watch the blood. Check your debuff. Check your debuff. You'll get one while you're dead. Remember, DPS and healer south. Tank, you're solo popping the orb north with a lake cooldown.
The mutation
Betas are popping. Alphas just chill.
Oh, let's hope they keep it together.
Betas, we are going to the... Let the healer pop on the south side, by the way. We're going to the left, and we're popping green and orange. Green and orange. Let the healer pop. Then we're dodging at B first. Go to B. Your debuff is going to switch right now. Then we're going directly across. Afterwards, Beta stay together as a light party. You're either going under or you're staying on the hole. Watch the bait. Beta's far. Alpha under. Alpha under.
Where's my-
Beta stay together.
Stack.
Beta stay together. Stay together.
I see.
Okay.
Maybe livable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's livable, just heal.
Okay, the
Good
boss
enough.
would normally be at like sub 50% here. This is Buster. You can invuln this if you need to. Watch the turn.
Oh.
Then thinks through.
I need to help Obi.
What fighting spirit!
We made it!
And this is the longest
I'm-
mechanic in the game.
I'm 100%
I have not
DCing
studied
like
the-
frequently.
It's okay, it's okay. Stop pressing button. Oh.
Back rather than
See ya.
damage. That is
Yes,
200
you will
tank?
stop pressing buttons.
Did the Lindworm
Alright, just watch. This is intercardinal first.
space and time?
Then find your clone. Then he's gonna
That's a
twist.
lot of things
He's
you
gonna
said,
twist the
Matthew.
dimension. He's gonna twist the dimension. Then we're checking for safe spot.
Oh, I see what you mean about remember something 4 minutes ago.
I
Okay.
must confess, I'm utterly bewildered.
Check the AoEs. This is 1-4 safe. You don't have to dodge right now. Then now you grab your tethers. You guys don't know what tethers you need to grab, but yes, this is where you would grab your tether. But as soon as you grab your tether, you're dodging to 1-4. Grab your tether, then go to 1-4. Out, 1-4 out, 1-4 out. Once the vision cast, the AoE will resolve. And then split into true light parties, east-west here. This is a big fucking Ray Blade.
Clemency, Clemency.
And then towers.
Oh, this is cool. What the fuck? Oh, what the
So
fuck is
you
that?
figure out what your tower is. This is a spread.
So he's on the.
If you get a light debuff, you can't take a light tower. Then it's vision again. Remember where your tower is. Remember where your tower is. I forgot to press the macro for this section. This is stack or defa first, based on your clone.
This is cool.
Well, that's when it
That
starts
is
really resolving
cool.
right there.
That is the first half of Idyllic. Okay, what do we want to talk about for staging?
Staging, I would like people to step forward once they have their starting position, because part of the problem is the tethers are spawning when people are like directly like on top of the clone, and it would be easier, like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
easier
yeah.
to pick up from people if they go in and then go to their spot versus them just going straight from the spot like on the clone, because then they're stretching the tether. Like it could be away from you, but if they're going through the middle, you have a little more time to grab it from them.
If you go through the middle, you might
Okay.
grab the boss tether.
No, sorry, not through the middle. I mean that if you move
Around
forward,
the
it's
boss.
easier to grab from other people if you're moving around the boss.
Yeah, food check by the way. And then, yeah, sounds good.
So just once you're in your
Just be a little
position-
bit close to your boss hitbox.
Yes.
Yeah, or
Just
to
to stretch
the
the
main
tether.
boss's hitbox. Yeah. Alright, let's go.
What's Fireball Splash?
Fireball Splash
Four
is the
cone.
Protean. Yeah, it's like the 4 little, like, thin Proteans.
So I guess we were just like barely overlapped somehow.
I think so, yes.
Either that or I just wasn't far enough. Because I know he does a little like AoE around.
Yes, there is a small AoE around the clone. That's why you have to be at the wall when it goes off.
We had to like curve spots.
Yeah. That's why I'm hesitant to move the Delta marker a bit further up. I'm going to ask what other groups did before I gaslight myself into thinking it's a problem.
I think it's a problem.
Check the kit. Kick. Dark is on B. It was east-west safe.
The Lindworm is creating all of itself!
Damn.
Just reset.
Under down!
Practice is
Can they
practice.
recover from this?
Also, I think for ranged, I feel like it might be easier if once you dodge the kick, you just stay closer to the middle. This way, you don't have to go as far for your spot. Because I saw someone run all the way across the room, and I was like, I think it might be easier to just hang out in the middle.
You saw
just might have to be
me.
safe.
You saw me because I misread the clone.
Yeah, I saw someone fly through the middle that was not a melee arcane. I was like, I don't know who that was, but...
It's just me switching to not move as much. Don't mind it. Yeah, it's a biggie. It's a biggie.
It's kind of what happened yesterday, too, in 11. I just saw you get rescued by Sasha, like, across the room, and I was like, oh, there goes my bard.
Flying bard.
Remember the kick.
I cast when I fucking get you.
Okay.
Up the kick. Delta is on Charlie. It was east-west safe.
Dark is on Charlie.
The Lindworm is creating all of itself!
Remember the kick. the macro. Remember, don't stand. Make your feather easy.
What could they possibly be?
Find your clone.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how the fuck did I get
Pretty
there?
close, pretty close.
Is that plus 9?
Oh no, they've
I
been
can't believe that
fouled with a
accidentally gave
vengeance.
boss sent it to the right
There's
person.
2 deformations on the east.
Yeah, I think that's a particularly bad pattern, but I think we're starting to understand it more.
Yeah, I just
do
didn't
it.
check for that. That's
What
on
was
me.
your-
Didn't
Earlier,
know
what
that.
was your marker?
1.
I was 2 in the other definition. It was on top of me, and I was like, I look and you're over and taking mine. I'm like, oh, okay.
There's
Well,
a yes. That's what happens to me in Ophi. There's a possibility that even though your clone spawns with your mechanic, that it's not the correct one.
Well,
You
I
need to
wasn't sure if
make
it
sure
was
you
the
check your
correct one
claw.
I was looking left.
Gotcha.
Like, there's a possibility, yeah, but I'm not even sure. So I
Yeah,
won't-
because for example, like Ophi's clone started with cone, but he needed to grab the cone from his claw or from his snake position, not the one that spawned on top of him, because that was my cone. But we got it. It's just a little scary.
It was at
Yes.
C and 2. It was at
Yes,
C and
that's
2.
what I'm like. Wait, which one is this? And then okay, that's all I needed.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
So nice that he calls me a lass.
Yeah, we last.
Lottie.
Sorry, I really needed to vocalize that out. My bad.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good.
I'm not really sure how Mint works during staging, but I have feint backup for the first set of like staging mechanics resolved, so I'm gonna just feint that for now until we figure out something better.
There's no fan on the thing.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, I said it.
We'll do it. Come to Dr. Kit. Dark is on Delta. And it was, what's that?
The Lindworm has created more of itself.
What was it?
North up.
Wait, my alarm's still up. Watch the kick.
The no mix-up is really funny.
So, just so the tanks, you don't know earlier.
Some curious thoughts have appeared. What could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
Pops. Stacks and cones. Cones, then kick.
Under down. Can they
Face it
recover
towards the wall if you can. And find your spots.
this? What fighting spirit?
Another out far.
I've got a serious case of deja vu here.
3 seconds to switch.
Check your debuffs.
reputation is
Beta's south, and it should only be the tanks north right now.
keep it together.
We are going to the right, and we're popping green and orange. Let the beta healer pop. And then it's going to be left first.
No Swift. If I can slow it after we get the dodge.
I got it.
Your debuff should have mutated already.
And they're back in
Cross.
action. Can they turn the tide?
Betas, get ready to bait. Beta's out.
No, it was not.
It's okay. It's okay. Alphas are probably dead, but
Goes through red tag on the way.
Got him.
already behind.
Oh shit. Okay.
I will bait the cluster. Turn.
Go on here.
Thanks, through.
Do you have aggro?
No. Sorry.
That was a good try.
No,
Okay, just
I
walk-
believed him
walk
when he
this
said
way.
it. Oh, I don't have any mid.
It's slightly bigger than his hitbox, by the way, for the question in chat.
Let's go! It was enough! I have 5 seconds to switch.
Alright. I know you guys don't know exactly what's going on here, but just look at the stuff I tell you to look at. This is intercard clones first.
Put your weapon away.
Yep. Then find your clone. Find your clone. Find your clone, and then look at who your color pair is based on the waymark. Look at who your color pair is based on the waymark. Find your buddy. I will call for a swap on the certain colors later. We're checking for the AoE. We don't need to dodge these yet. It's going to be
Okay.
south. Stay by your clone. Stay by your clone. You don't need to dodge these yet. Alright. If I call for your color to swap, you swap tethers with their color partner. Otherwise, you don't move. Reds and blue swap. Reds and blue swap.
Red, you need to grab.
And then once you grab your clone, 2-3 out, 2-3 out, 2-3 outs, 2-3 outs. Then this is going to be true light parties. East-west.
Big damage.
Then big mid, big mid, big mids.
Yeah.
Melee's in the front 2 towers, range in the back 2. If you get a light spread, you cannot be in a light tower, so you should swap with your melee or ranged buddy. Spread out. If you're in a light tower, swap. Then this is vision again. I did not call this mechanic, but this is where you resolve your player tether. So you should remember what you have. And then this is stack. This is always alternating stack defa or defa stack. After
Do
this
it.
mechanic resolved, then
That's it.
we go back true east-west light parties and resolve our towers. Okay, I need to keep remembering to press the that was stack first, and I remembered it like myself, but I did not put the macro in the chat. So
It was in the
So
chat.
we're-
1-3
we
stacks.
are-
So when you said blue,
oh, that's for the
red-
final myth. Yeah, this is the one I
When you
meant to
said
put.
blue red swap, I was supposed to swap with the person at 2 if I was at 3, right?
Correct.
Yes. Yeah. The tethers might spawn a little funky, so make sure that you like when you grab your tether, that you are in fact grabbing the correct boss clone. There are 8 this time, so there's 1 per waymark.
Remind me, well, we're there now. Where do you want the deformations? In that 2 and 3, or
Yes, I want them at 2 and 3.
On the wall,
And
for
then-
clarity.
Yes, 2 and 3 at the wall, and then party can stand on like max melee north for full uptime, and then you split into your
stacks are on
your
Delta
stack
and
parties.
Bravo?
Yeah, east west. Yep.
Okay.
If you have no idea what the hell we're talking about, don't worry about it. I did not ask you to study it, so I don't expect you to know. But
It's
let's
always
practice.
red.
keep practicing.
Don't worry about
Red
it.
and blue are always first, right?
Jesus.
First and second.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
okay.
red and blue players always have their mechanics resolve first.
Perfect.
Yeah. We can pull the boss, and I can explain to you while we're pulling, but it's because the boss clones always spawn AC going clockwise, so those mechanics are the ones that resolve first. And because we force the tethers to spawn in a specific way, the boss basically just does whatever is on the tether, like to begin with. So in the case of Last Bolt, it's going to be stack defo, because that's what the clone spawned as.
Also, I've watched Charl really try and get these wings on everybody, and everybody's just going everywhere at the start of this fight.
Sorry, we started.
Yo, if you die, you die, you know?
It's on you, honestly.
Well, we should actually stay in the wings if it saves you. All the time I think this mechanic kind of hurts.
It doesn't at all. It's just funny.
Make sure you dodge the kick. Dodge the kick. Dark Clone was on B.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
I
fuck
fucking
shuffle.
lost the spot so bad. I'm sorry.
Behind. Sorry, I didn't call the thing. Didn't I?
No,
Just
you're
it was.
totally fine. I hadn't doubted myself.
Watch the turn. Behind.
And they're back in action!
Thanks, Drew.
I literally told myself east-west and then forgot it by the time it came around.
This guy lost track of the fucking clone I was supposed to follow already. So I
I
just
did that in an earlier pull either, and I just stood on a relay, and I was like, I know I'm fire, so if he's in the right spot, find your clone.
If I die, I die.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be?
Favorite. Downtime.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill!
What are your spots when Tether locks in? Stacks and cones. What? Wait for the cone, wait for the cone. Kick.
I got Oki.
Who knew they'd been felled with a vengeance?
On your spots.
I've got a serious case of deja vu here.
Honestly, I kind of fucked that, I think, because
Oh, you tried to adjust, yeah.
I tried to adjust for someone that was missing from their spot, but I think it fucked the mechanic up.
Um,
What did you actually die to? Did you die to a magic ball?
The mutation is
There was a cone that
corrupting
went
the
through the
champion.
stacks.
Oh, let's hope they
I
keep
see.
it
I
together.
wanted, the AoE from the boss you said is the boss hitbox is at the inner ring, the outer
Something's
ring.
coming. Stay on your toes.
I think it's bigger than his hitbox is what I think it is.
This is Cherry and Lightning.
Yeah, I've actually checked. Oops.
And this is Die. Well, no.
Crazy.
Because I got clipped by it earlier standing at the wall outside of his hitbox, so I think it's bigger than his hitbox.
I'm just thinking about the movement from the first stack to the second stack because this.
From what I remember, if you stand
I also
on the
got hit
clone,
by
you should be safe.
stand.
Like on the clone that's doing the stack, you should be safe.
Well, that's what I did last time. I stood on the first clone and I went directly to the second clone, but I must not have been fast enough because I got hit by the boss.
Yeah, you need to go pretty quick, or because the boss will do the Protean in between the two stack clones. So when he
Feel like
lands
it-
again on the Delta clone, you need to already be at the far side.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm moving fast enough, so I'm probably just gonna move closer inside on the clone.
It took 600k.
I assume we're just doing the lockout because it's a door boss.
Yeah, we'll do the lockout. I'll take our
Okay.
15, and then whatever remainder time we'll just use. I'm not gonna keep you guys extra for the lockout or anything.
Alas, the battle isn't
I
over
need to
yet.
verify some stuff about this strat during the break. But I've actually done it myself. Dark is on Charlie and it's north-south safe.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
Buster, remember the kick.
Hardly know her.
You know what's really funny? Is I just said that. Someone touched the box. That's so awesome.
No, you.
No.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill!
Get ready to find your spots. Go. Stones. Ooh.
I think that was
And
me.
they're down! Can they recover from this?
Tanking?
Yeah, there's a reason.
And they're back in
I know,
action.
no, I'm just-
Can they turn
Yeah, letting us know because we're dying.
Talk about the cone after, but get ready to find your spots. Heavy near. And stack one. And stack two.
I've got a serious case of deja vu here.
Okay. Yeah, that was my bad on the cone. I just hit a GCD when I should not have.
I mean, technically, you still.
Well,
hit it
you can
without
hit the
taking
GCD as long as you're the one.
Except if I am walking to the north and then suddenly I look south because I was
Just-
thinking about the next mechanic.
Yeah, I was gonna, just real quick. The cone can just stand inside the boss's hitbox. I noticed that like sometimes the cone is like I know you guys are trying to be in the stack, which is good, but the stack is quite big, so you can just stand either on or inside the hitbox, and everyone who's not a cone just stand outside. So it makes it very, very easy to to make a distinction on who the cone is, and then you can watch the cone go off before you dodge the snake.
Yeah, I just need to remember to not slide cast. 'Cause my problem is I went a little bit north and then my character turned
And then I say.
and then I shot everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I just need to not do that.
He said,
Don't
watch
do
this.
that.
Watch this.
That's crazy.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't
Can I have a
despair,
crumb of
champion.
wings, please?
Please, sir.
Why do they get
Have
wings
some
and I
wings.
don't?
Get down here when the cast starts. What do you want?
Jay.
Oh, sure, I'll spin the boss.
He's not.
It's casting and it won't spin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have a window, you could do it. Are the wings worth the extra movement for you?
Get a better healing parse with third eye.
It's more like brown eye. Wait.
What?
Remember the kick. Kick. Dark is on Delta, east-west safe.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
I.
This mechanic's cute because if you forget what you're doing, you can just look at your partner.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say this
Also doesn't
mechanic is
know.
cute because if you forget what you're doing, you're dead. And I was like, oh.
In this instance, I was looking at the other side.
Yeah.
It's really that call out for the dark clone is scrambling me a little bit sometimes because sometimes I have to find the fire clone of the dark clone. So I'm like looking at it, I'm like, wait a second, which clone am I
I find
supposed to
it
be looking
a
at?
lot easier to find the fire clone because he's the one that's offset, and then you just
Yeah.
like find the alternating line based off the fire clone. That's so much easier for me.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm calling the dark clone. Is I think it's the harder one to find.
I know climb those.
Yeah, but if you already know where one of them is, then you can find both of them based on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, but like I said, I'm not calling for myself, I'm calling for the group. That's why it's scrambling me, because my mechanic is 50% of the times opposite from what I'm calling. Dodge. Double kick. Dark was on Alpha, and it was East-West safe.
The Limrod is creating more of itself!
I don't have fucking smudge. I thought I did. That was awkward.
Block the turn.
Oh.
Can they recover from this?
I really hate slide casting to the middle there, it's so scary. But I have to do it for my rotation.
And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide?
I think I'm still calling I got her when I'm the only Reser alive.
Curious props have appeared. What could they
Guess so.
Get
possibly
practice
be?
on your clone.
Again, they've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill!
Easy is bad.
X. Dodge with kick.
God, this is so fucked, dude. What the fuck?
On your spots. Okay. Now that I've done this a bunch of times, I do think this one will be slightly further out. Remember to resolve after. Resolve your mechs after.
I'm probably dead. I took a bomb.
I've got a serious case of deja vu here.
Yeah, that's really my thing to slightly further out.
How did we get with my...
Definitely.
No, we got, at least I got clipped in the north by the near far.
Yeah, I did too.
Give me 1 minute real quick.
I could have also been off position. I can look. I have no idea.
I should have been a little more south.
Okay, we'll try this.
I think it's kind of a double. I think I really was a little bit too north, and also I moved a little bit too early.
I was like right here. I guess I shouldn't move right here.
Yeah, I think we can go a little bit, like...
If you're the
south,
near
maybe?
baiter, you can be, yeah, a little bit farther south, because you have more room from the little, like, triangle hole that the Defa makes.
Yeah.
I'm just going by this image here. 1 second. Discussion. Like, just looking at this picture on its own in isolation, you can see Irelia is just like hitting the north more and Aura is just hitting the south more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also,
I-
I did move early into that, so that could have also been my bad.
I think we're the Monk and Ninja here, maybe are a little bit too far south, but I think this gives a better idea.
Yeah, okay, that works. I see.
Yeah. Yeah, in line with the cone, but like far enough in so you don't, well, clip each
Like
other
more-
and also don't die to the Defa.
Yeah, so more over here, right? Or right here.
And more like here, actually. Oh, yeah, it's like here. Oh, we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
think we just try
easier to
try
see
that
it.
first and then keep going.
I mean, the more I do this,
Wait,
the more it's like slow for me, so it's easier for me to recognize.
For the second set of cones, isn't the point blank AoE coming
From the player clone.
from? Yeah.
Yeah. The boss lands on the player clone, not Delta, wherever it is. I think it's a little bit off the waymark, if I remember correctly.
Alas, the battle isn't over yet. But don't despair, champion.
What?
The two suck. 2 minutes.
Yeah. I just press my silly little songs. Good luck, everybody else.
Thanks, Queen.
I'm honestly just thinking too hard about the direction right now. Once it becomes second nature, it should be okay. Watch the kick. Oh, there's a tank that was too far. Or actually, both tanks weren't close enough. Dark is on Delta. Tanks, you have a Dark in this scenario.
I don't know where I'm going.
Me either. We're gonna
bad.
be somewhere.
I recovered
Oh.
actually.
Alright, cool.
I got the slope.
I'll take it.
Fuck it. Why not?
Okay.
I win.
I'm gonna probably just not hit button the rest of this fucking bowl.
Yeah.
Valid.
Oh, I guess I'll practice 2 minutes actually.
Well,
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
Tempo is stolen.
Have to find a different one. I definitely got something I'm not supposed to because of that.
We can go over it after.
Under and down. Can they recover from this?
back to cones. Knock the kick. Wait for the cones, wait for the cones. Always wait for the cones.
They're up. What fighting spirit?
I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's try.
I think we're missing one of the nether baiters. Right side. Cone.
I'm not supposed to be here, but I'll stay here anyways. For fun!
I've got a serious case of deja vu here.
Tiara.
Recoverable.
Take your beta alpha.
The mutation is corrupting the champion. Oh, let's hope they keep
Right
it
hand
together.
Oh.
Yeah, the south pops is gonna be two people. It's blue purple
Blue-purple.
on the left. Blue purple on the left. And then it's left. Right side. Or no, left side first. Left side first. Oh,
Delta,
no, sorry.
Delta.
Yeah. Check your debuff. Okay, cross.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
Beta's close. Beta's close.
Big hit. Any mitts you have, please.
One more raid wipe right to like. Oh, I just busted first. Sorry. I always forget this one exists. There's 3 busters in this fight. This is the second one. The last one's at the very end. Floating rage. Dodge.
That's not really.
I will go. Or,
It's Aurelia,
It's
Aurelia.
Aurelia.
Good save.
Nice cover.
This is gonna be practice for me. I'm gonna take any practice I can get on this mech. all the macros.
Put everything I have available on it.
Whoa,
Weapons
what
away.
is this? Did the Lindworm warp the very fabric of space and time?
On your clone. You don't have to dodge this AoE, just stay where your clone is. Just have to remember it for
Is
right
this
now.
another dimension? I must confess, I'm utterly bewildered.
Buddy, look at your buddy. Purple and yellow swap. Purple and yellow swap. Then dodge to 2-3, 2-3, 2-3 outs, 2-3 outs. Go.
3 light party.
Right, food line.
Yep. 2 light party, then spread into your towers.
What destructiveness!
These will not hit you. They are just going to tell you where you're going later.
Yep, spread. Check if you get a light debuff. Then it's going to be defamations first. It's going to be AC defamations first. So you're tethered to.
Completely left the railroad
this
logic
one.
behind.
Oh, so AC defamation or 2-3 defamation?
No, sorry. I was
Oh, I was
calling
knocked off.
if you were tethered to the AC clone, then your defamation is first. Is what I meant. But yeah, the def is go 2-3.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm in the safe spot. I was not.
Yeah, that's what the personal macros on that doc was for the people who saw it. But yeah,
I
still
looked at
managed
that
to
doc and I had
sprinkle.
no idea what I was looking at, so
Yeah, those-
make sure to make sense that by
Yep. No, it's okay. I'm planning on covering Idyllic as a full group. I want us to use the rest of today to clean up this part so that we can get actual good Idyllic frog.
Okay.
I will.
Ideally.
Yeah, I do. Yes.
Idyllic frog.
I feel it.
I think I will assign some homework for Idyllic, and then the first like 30 minutes of raid tomorrow is going to be let's talk about Idyllic as a group because this is a long and very complicated mechanic, and I want to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Poggers.
It's long and it's strong.
Dodge the kick. Dodge the kick. Dark is on Charlie, and it is east-west safe.
The Lindworm is creating more of itself!
I got it.
And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide?
What the hell did you die to?
Damage? What?
That
I
was
was not
shocking.
in the cleave.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form! This bodes ill!
Nope. Stacks and cones. Click the cone. Kick.
My face when I finally remember to wait for the fucking cone.
Go to your spots. Bait.
got a serious case of deja vu here.
Gamers?
Too easy, baby.
Good work. Check your debuffs. Tank should be on the north half of the room, everyone else on the bottom.
The mutation is
Betas are popping.
champion.
Alphas are
Oh,
chilling.
let's hope they keep it together.
You're popping on the left side, blue and purple, blue and purple. Then right side first. Oh no, sorry, no, sorry, Delta. Oh my god, this time always screws
It's
me
okay,
up.
we have time.
Sorry, it's Delta.
Plenty of time, no worries.
And cross. And check your debuff. Beta's far, on the hole. Back on the hole. Mid. It's okay. I flip it.
Okay.
It's off then.
They're up! What fighting spirit!
Dodge. Thanks through. My bard is so alive right now.
What the?
That's my goat.
Just keep getting used to looking at stuff in this first part, even if you don't understand what's happening, because it'll help with your studying, I promise.
I still advocate weapons away for now.
I agree.
I mean, we're done. That's it. Maybe so.
I'm gonna keep things
This time
good.
when you grab your clone, remember what mechanic you actually grab with your card.
I'm gonna keep hitting doses just to heal.
My normal partner.
Oh, hey, bestie.
Is this another dimension? I must confess, I'm utterly bewildered.
Clones coming up, or clones and others. So it's all clones, but you know what I mean? Reds and blues swap.
Dodge.
And dodge. Yep. One,
Two and three.
or, 2, 3, 2, 3, out. Then true light parties. Spread. Melee's up front, range in the back. Just pick a tower. Doesn't matter which one you pick. Just do the same thing every time since you're always with your light party.
The ring has been rent in two.
Then check if you get a spread. If you get a spread, you can't take the tower with the light top. Then this is going to be stacks first. Take your stacks at 1 and 4. Or DB, actually, DB. And then Defas go.
I shouldn't be here, I'm sure.
And then stacks again. And then Defas again. And that's that phase done. After this is over, you go back to your true light parties and you resolve your towers.
Okay, this is another. Everything said something different. We're not doing the uptime one.
We're doing Zenith Towers, Zenith Uptime Towers, in the toolbox I linked today, not the one I linked on Sunday.
Does that so the stacks are on D and B, and not 1 and 4? Because the Banana Codex toolbox said 1 and 4.
I think they're actually. Well, okay, yeah. So for that stack, because you have time to split off into your Defas, it doesn't actually matter, but we should pick one. What?
This is part of what I was complaining about when I was trying to study. Was the toolbox said stacks 1 and 4, Defas 2 and 3, and then all the POVs were Defas A and C,
Yeah,
stacks B and
I'm
D,
thinking
and I was
about
losing my
having a
fucking
switch.
mind.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
the
thinking about
preference.
having a
he-
switch to Caro Bin, but yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna cover Idyllic as a group because, yes, the toolbox has changed twice, if you're referring to the Banana Codex toolbox.
Jesus
The
Christ.
Caro Bin toolbox is not. So yeah, let's go. We have 5 minutes. Let's get a pull in. We can practice up to cells, and then I'm gonna send you guys on break, and I'm gonna decide if I want to cover Ideal Looking now or tomorrow. But I'm thinking now that we've gotten the clean part 1.
At least that way we can study on our own.
Yes, I think that is the correct choice. And then tomorrow, well, yeah, I do think it's the correct choice. Any extra time that we have, I want to spend just kind of doing phase 1 again. Just make sure it wasn't a fluke today.
Brew with a hard G.
It's more of a J, but I respect it.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that maybe the Banana Codex uptime just is not worth it. Make sure you dodge. Dodge the kick. Dark is on Charlie. It was east-west safe.
The little one is creating more of itself.
Coffee, you need to replug food.
Some curious props have appeared. What could they possibly be? Again, they've taken on the champion's form. This bodes ill.
Bots.
Who knew they'd been found with a vengeance?
Sacks, then cones. Dodge.
What fighting spirit?
Get to your
Can't have it
spots.
early.
Get to your spots. Check what the bait is. It's far bait.
I've got a serious case of deja vu here.
Got him. Good enough, baby. Ooh, some really strong autos this fight.
It is.
The mutation is
Debuff, betas are
corrupting the
popping.
champion. Oh, let's hope they keep it together.
We are popping orange and green. Orange and green.
Our debuff is running out. I needed to heal there earlier.
Yeah.
Other side.
Think we're okay? Yeah.
Fucking other side.
No, the orange is gonna pop.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
Beta's in. And I'll just explode.
Good enough.
Look at all these pictures.
I am so I'm chilling. I'm not giving him any room.
I zoned out so hard. I'm so sorry.
We have 18 seconds.
Yeah, that was okay.
Oh wait, there's a red dot. Oh! Involve this.
Got a funny message I haven't seen since literally Pandemonium.
What is this thing? Did the Lindworm warp the
Duty
very
fail.
fabric of space
Aha!
and time?
That's a duty.
True.
Okay, good 2-hour session. Let's come back at 21, and then I'm gonna think about what I want to do.
You have 15 minutes to figure it out, Raid Lade.
I do.
That's crazy.
Wait, has it been 2 hours? I feel like it's been 3 for some reason.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
I'm just gonna go
In
do
5
something
minutes,
else.
In 5 minutes, you'll have
10 minutes.
left.
Wow.
Okay,
Is that like
sorry. thanks
fitness
for
grand
coming.
pacer test? What the fuck is that?
No, it's Resident Evil 5. Where he says 10 minutes, and then later says 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I have
Oh, that
to
kind of-
play with you, or something like that. It's a fucking dumbass voice line that I love so much.
Where's it from?
Resident Evil 5, when you're
Wesker.
fighting Wesker and the white bitch, what's her name?
The white bitch. I don't know. But I know what you mean.
Like fucking Claire or something.
Minutes is all I can spare.
That's how I feel about my bunny boy too.
My sister's a bunny girl, and she's like, bunny girls are the best.
My
And
alt
then
is
bunny
bunny girl.
boys.
She's so beautiful. My bunnies. So beautiful.
You're gonna FanFest too, right?
Yeah! With my boyfriend!
Yeah!
Yeah! Sorry.
I'll be in the area, but not at.
Oh my god, are we gonna say hello?
I'd like to. That's
Are
why
we
I'm
gonna
going.
chest bump? Oh my god.
Wait, how long will you be there? Because I'm gonna go like not during FanFest. I'm gonna go like days, either before or after.
We haven't exactly decided yet.
Okay,
How long
okay.
we're staying, but since I have to fly in from like relatively far, I'd like to make it like
I'll
a
be
little
there.
more worth it, you know?
Yeah, chef. I'm flying into. Well, I guess I shouldn't say where people live on streams. Never mind. I'll talk about it later.
Real shit. Yeah, I don't actually know where I'm gonna fly in to yet, but obviously we'd be going to different places, but meow.
D's. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how blood mana works. I didn't think to look at that. For some reason, I thought that was the thing we were stopping at, even though you said otherwise. And I'm just listening to the words you say.
I like
seemed
your
like
words,
more-
Magic Man.
Yeah, it seems like most people know how to do it, so I just figured we can just tough it out for now, and then I will cover it as well.
Okay, thank God.
I didn't
The
feel like
main
this.
problem that happened last time was just popped too slow. I was too slow to decide because I was trying to see if I can get an extra GCD before the pop.
Are we
should've done-
switching? So for stacking, right, on the north and south part, alphas are north and betas are south. Is that what we're doing?
No, it doesn't matter. Just go wherever you want for the dodge.
Okay. Just as
The-
long as,
The stack at the end is betas have to bait the cast bar. So if it's far, then betas are on the black hole and alphas are under. If it's near, then betas are under and alphas are just outside the boss. So it doesn't actually matter for that one. But
Oh, beta.
yeah, betas go.
I was doing like an O Peter, but like Lois's voice, but for beta. Anyway, I'm gonna.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the the East Coast accent.
This is going to be my first time actually trying to explain this mechanic in full to people, so I'm bound to sound like a...
Be a goober gongus.
Yeah.
What?
I'm about to sound like a new teaching assistant who hasn't quite grown into his job yet.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Better yet, a master's student trying to teach a lab.
Hey, that's me.
Oh my god.
like a dog, like a Labrador.
Yeah.
No, like a lab
Like a class.
that was literally me.
That's so funny. I think in my like second or third year I tried to take an intro to comp sci class and the lab was taught by master students, but they did not know how to teach at all. Like they were the like typical shut in fucking no social skills kind of people, and I don't know what they were doing.
They were
dropped that
doing it
class.
to get paid.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing.
Yeah. I remember asking them, like, I don't know how to do this. And he was like, what am I supposed to, like, write here? And he was like, well, just do something. And I was like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to start with. And he's like, well, just start with something. I was like, you're not hearing me, dude.
I had to take a kind of similar class, but it wasn't master students, it was PhD students. But one of the lecturers was like, I don't know, like he was definitely there because he needed to get paid. You know what I mean? Or he had to be there for the hours. But he really just like did not care about us at all. So whenever he submitted assignments, he would just check everything off without actually reading what was on the page and just give us a full score for everything. So I was kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna do the class as intended, I guess. But good to know if I fuck something up, I just get 100 anyway. Might as well just be participation. There's no final exam for that course, nothing. It's just show up, play with some kids on a fancy molecular simulation program, and then leave. I think I have everything I want. Dude, me trying to find your freaking P2 strats, I'm like, I can't find it. I realized I'm in the wrong Discord. I'm looking at my friend's
Nice.
right Discord. I'm like, what am I? Oh, I'm a big liar. This is not timestamped correctly.
Man, I'm gonna be so sad when this mech turns into like just auto market forehead and PF.
They better not.
They're
land
already
shit.
on the way to that.
I figured, and that's so cringe.
That is so crazy. We're not doing that shit.
Do you
No.
want to do like the self-marking thing though? Is that like too much, or is that?
We could do the self-marking thing if you guys want, because it works with our macros.
Because I also keep forgetting to actually check at what tether I pick up at Idyllic, and then we get to the part where we have to resolve Defa and Stack, and I'm like, well, I don't know what I am. So
Yes, that will definitely come with practice. To be honest, I kind
I
of
guess,
forgot one
true.
pull today as well, because I just straight up didn't check. I just swapped, and I was like, cool, I'm done. And I was like, wait.
yeah, that's what I do. It's so bad.
You know the stupid way I remembered which marker is Defa and which one's Stack?
The stack is
What's
4
that?
dots in it.
That's very good. But also, wait, also not right. It's A4, B2 that have Defas, right?
Nope. Not always.
It's not
It's-
it's not consistent.
They spawn the clones that will. If we're talking about the boss clones giving the mechanics, they always spawn either all Cardinal is Defa or all Intercard is Defa, and then you
Right,
swap
but I
to
mean-
make the correct configuration.
I mean for making the configuration, like the clone that you pick up.
Oh yeah, I mean
Because the clone we pick
Yeah.
up, we want it to end up
yes,
being
A1
Defa.
A1 B2 is always Defa stack stack Defa, and it's the same thing from C to 4. It's always Defa stack stack Defa.
And the ones that have defamation are A4 or B2. Like that should be the shape we make, right?
We're gonna fix our 2-minute on the first staging, right?
Fix our 2 minutes.
I don't know. I don't know about our 2-minute. It's maybe, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can afford to, because the Boston Rage is around 9 minutes, so you lose a 1 minute usage.
I think the way you fix it is you just do it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, I do think that's true, but like I said, I'll do some research on it. Right now, I don't know because I haven't done the fight before, so I cannot tell you. I was trying to think about the thing that you said. No, the shape that you make is.
Wait, this is a different idea. What? Hang on.
Yeah, this
There's
is
a
why I
new-
told people to not study for Idyllic, because I was going to cover it.
Because there's a new toolbox? Oh, also I'm right.
Yes, A2C4, yes, is Defa. A2C4 is correct. Yeah. Sorry, I just don't think of it that way, because I think of it as like in the order that they resolve, and that's easier for me.
But the way I remembered what marker you're supposed to get is A24 Cinema. Those are the
What?
Defas.
That's pretty funny.
A24C.
Yeah, that works.
A24 Cinema.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
It's stupid, but I remember it.
Remember.
I mean, hands up. Hands up.
Yeah, the toolbox I provided for Idyllic is the same strat, but it provides way more explanations on what's going on. It also doesn't separate out the tower phase for whatever reason, so it is just a better toolbox. There is one difference, which is what the old version of the Banana Codex toolbox had, which had the Defas north-south and the stacks east-west. And I'm thinking about it a bit more. What I said before raid to some of the people that were hanging out was that we would do the uptime version of it. I am gonna go back on that. I do not think we need to do the uptime version of it. So we're just gonna follow Karobin as it is.
That's fine. Then the
You're gonna
Defas
write
will always
shit.
be on A and C.
A and C, yeah.
And then
If you just think about where your stack is for your group, your Defa is always going to the right of it. Or you can think of it as like the Fru, like APOC shit, where it's like the two colors are bundled together. So in this case, red and yellow are bundled together, and then blue and purple are bundled together, like whatever works best in your head.
Rello.
Yeah, Rello and Poo.
Blurple.
Poo.
What?
I hear.
Yeah, wait for Freya to get back, and then I will start. So
Starge.
yeah, making sure everything that I am using today is in the strat channel so that you can find it for homework if you want to look it on your own time. Because this idyllic toolbox has a lot of explanations. I'm gonna just like briefly go over some of them because I want to focus on the important stuff. But if you're very interested in learning like how exactly the setup for this works and how each individual part works, I do recommend looking at the little notes on the side.
What the tiara?
Hmm?
You know the guy that did the Dragon's Dogma fix for performance?
I've heard about it, but I don't know who he is. No.
He found a new one for why Wild just was getting worse and worse.
I posted it in Tab Post.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
What the fuck am I reading?
Hmm?
In chat.
Don't worry about
Oh.
it, kitten.
Yeah, I get those subs somehow.
Lamau?
Like subscription to Final Fantasy, right? Right?
Sure,
That's what you
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, how awesome I'm now gonna play this game.
I can't believe we haven't raided in so long, like, that I, like, didn't even think to reinstall my whiteboard app, like, after getting this computer built, like, almost 5 months ago at this point.
Bro, I can't believe how you said you built this computer 5 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if you'd waited any longer, you'd have been fucked.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I was supposed to build it last year. My plan was to build it last year, but I couldn't get a good price on a graphics card that I wanted, so I just kept waiting.
Mhm.
And then the 50 series came out, and it was like super overpriced because of the stock limitations.
Yep.
And then I was just like, keep waiting, and the price like finally dropped like a little bit, enough for me to think buying like the card I wanted was okay. And I just was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm paying
Which
like,
one?
probably like $70 more than market price, but it's good enough.
Which one you end up with?
5070 Ti.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm on AMD, so I'm chilling. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than Nvidia.
I just hate NVIDIA and everything they do and stand for.
True.
I
As
didn't.
much-
Now I do.
I was much more on AMD's side, but then they did that recent like keynote, and it was literally apocalyptic to me.
Yeah. It's not
Oh
great
God,
for
what did
that.
they do now?
Well, they had somebody from the current White House administration talk about the importance of AI and having
Oh, I
no
see.
limitations on it.
Yeah. They're
RAM
following
prices
in
went up.
NVIDIA's footsteps, basically.
Yeah, and RAM went up again.
Rand prices went up.
Oh, first back.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Wait, who's
Everyone
back?
else? I was waiting for you. I already checked in the game. I was waiting to
Oh
see that.
Jesus, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. No problem.
I still had it filtered to only party chat, so I didn't even see a ready check.
Okay. So before I start, everything I'm going to pull up today is available in our P2 Strats channel. So if you're looking for something, it should be in the last 3 messages. I'm going to quickly cover mutating first because I promised Freya I would, but it seems like most people already know what's going on here, so I'm gonna go a bit quick. Very quick TLDR on the debuffs. Alphas can't take damage, betas need to take damage, otherwise their debuff explodes. The way you determine which shapes you grab is based on the side where the shapes are lopsided. So we're always looking at the shapes that are the closest. So in this example, it's blue-purple, and then we're going to pop these shapes on this side. The reason is because when you pop a shape, it gets delayed, and because these 4 shapes are currently the same distance away, they're all going to explode at the same time, which means we have no safe spot if this happens. So we're going to delay, we're going to stagger the explosions of the blue shape and the purple shape, and this way we'll have 2 sets of patterns on each side with opposite shapes going in first. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're
Cool. For the pops themselves, these devos don't last very long, so ideally you pop them right away as soon as you know what you're doing. For the bottom group, for the south group, it's always going to be the 2 DPS and the healer. If you can stack 3, it's nice, it reduces the damage, but you can live with 2. The tank can solo pop with a short cooldown, and they're perfectly comfortable. Once the devos pop, you can now see that the blue and purple on the right side are staggered. We're looking at the side where the green and orange go in first, because the green is the donut. That's the safe spot we want. And even though you'll see here, like, this left portal is, like, resolving first, right? That doesn't matter. What matters is when the boss does his cast, he'll combine all the shapes of the portals and release them at the same time. So the only thing we care about is which portal has the green-orange coming in first, which in this case is B. So the things go off, then the boss casts, like, whatever the cast is, and then B explodes. B explodes, then Delta explodes, and then at the end here, the devos will swap. You are just checking the cast that the boss does. The cast is a stack marker on the farthest or closest player, and the betas need to take this so that they take damage to resolve their buff. If it's beta's close, if it's a netherworld near, then it's beta's close, alpha's far, and you can kind of spread out however you want. But if it's netherworld far, then alphas go under the boss, and then betas you want to sort of stack here where we resolve the mechanic.
Right.
So just
And
on top of the
So the safe spot's always Dynamo? Like, it's never going to not be Dynamo?
No, it's... Or yes. It's
Yeah,
always...
okay.
always
it's
dynamo
always
with
the
fire.
shape. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
So it's always north and south of the portal. And
Gotcha.
then, yeah.
Worth noting, I think we all saw it. Like, that dynamo is very tiny. Like, we gotta get real
Yes.
close on
Yeah,
that thing.
Just stay in the inner tile and be like north and south. It's not shown very well here, but the portal is like exactly in the center of these tiles.
Right. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Good enough. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, that's mutating 1-3. Alright, here is Idyllic. This is a very long mechanic, but the way that the mechanic resolves is very similar to how staging and reenactment work. The difference is now the boss is going to drag us through 4 different dimensions. And as he drags us through the dimensions, they're going to resolve mechanics. So it starts by showing you all the mechanics first, then it resolves all the mechanics later. I think to start, I'm just going to play a full VOD of the mechanic without explaining anything. So just sort of use your eyes and like watch what's happening if you haven't seen this before. We
Holy
saw the first
ether
half
flow,
of it in game
Batman.
ourselves, but...
Look at the freaking size of this guy's ether flow. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's massive.
Needs to know.
So staging, here we need to keep track of what clones spawn first. Here we see the cardinal clones spawn first, which means their mechanics will resolve first later. And by later, I mean at the very end of this mechanic. Two, 3 is safe. This is being stored. You swap tethers based on what boss mechanic is north-south here. You grab your tether, then go to 2-3. This will be Defa first later because Defa is north-south. Then light parties. This is where you need to remember what tether you grabbed.
That's a goblin uptime spot if I've ever seen one.
Then we get dragged back to the tower dimension, and the towers and their associated debuffs will resolve. Then this might look familiar from Wicked Thunder. You'll see the boss summons a black hole and a clone will jump into it. This is the claim clone from earlier. And then the other clones will stand on a platform and then we'll get dragged back into the green dimension. This is now player clones are resolving. Reenactment. And then we have to dodge the boss clone. We're getting dragged back again.
In Delta, then in the boss later.
They're being dragged back again. This is the second set of players. Then dodge the boss clone. That came out of the black hole. And that's it. That is idyllic. I'm just going to play the rest of this VOD because the end's really simple. It's just Tank Buster into 3 Raid Wise and Rage. This is why I was saying you could maybe invuln the first. I need to double check. Paladin might have invuln for both. I don't know what the timing of this is exactly.
The fight's only 7.5 minutes.
That's 9 minutes, but yeah.
9? That's 2.
Yeah, it's 9, it's 9. The door boss is 7 minutes, but yeah.
Oh.
And this is replication, but this is just all AoEs. There's just a bunch of AoEs that go off back to back here. There's no more mechanic.
Like soften rage into harden rage functionally.
Yep. It's 2 survivable ones and then the hardcast and rage.
More
Because
boys.
in rage, it's just there's more of them.
Yeah, there's just too many.
And by the way, I just want to point out, I believe this Astro and the Monk died this pull, and they are still clearing, so...
That was the Red Mage.
And there were some damage downs too.
Yeah.
Red Mage died during Idyllic.
This is the cool in rage.
This is the hardcast and rage. If this goes off, you are dead.
Damn, they clear on this? Holy fuck.
Yeah, there's this final 1 minute at the end here.
Oh, wow, let's tell yourself.
Okay, so that is Idyllic. It is a lot to visually understand, but the easiest way to study this mech is to just break it down one part at a time. And I think that, like, for some people, like for me, it made more sense to read this mechanic backwards. I'm not going to teach it that way, but if that works better for you, then you can come back to this toolbox later. So this toolbox is posted in the Strauss channel. But the first thing that'll happen in Idyllic are the clones will spawn Cardinal and Intercard. The reason that this matters is because the very last mechanic in Idyllic Dreams, the one where we keep getting dragged through the dimensions over and over, will resolve in the order that these player clones spawn in. So here, we see that it's Cardinal first into Intercardinal. At the very end of this mechanic, the first set of player clones that are going to detonate are going to be the Cardinal ones. And then the second set of clones that are going to detonate are going to be the Intercardinal ones. So does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah,
so that's
sure.
what these are for. Then the tethers are going to appear. Or sorry, not yet. These you will find your copy, your player clone. Then these AoEs will appear. These AoEs do not resolve immediately, as you guys saw from in-game. They will resolve later, but it is important to recognize which boss clone is doing what AoE, because this matters for a later mechanic. So this is one of the possible patterns, where it's the north 2 corner safe. The other possible pattern is the Dynamo spawns, like, next to your safe spot, so it has to be, like, out 2-3, right? Instead of, like, just 2-3.
I believe the Dynamo is
And
always
obviously-
right there, right?
Or sorry, the chariot is on there.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry,
The
the chariot is
not
always
on.
right there.
Yeah, this is a possible pattern as well. But yeah. So this is going to telegraph, and this is just going to remind us where we have to dodge to later. It is important to know where these clones are, because once again, at the very end, during the last set of Twisted Visions, these clones are going to disappear. So first, the boss will summon a black hole during this part, and a clone will jump into this black hole and reappear later. And then the clones will jump individually to their platforms. One of the clones is doing a chariot, right? So the platform that the chariot clone jumps to is the one that's bad, so you want to go to the opposite side. And then also this clone is going to do either the north-south cleave or the east-west cleave that we see in this combination here. So you don't need to actually spend time memorizing these. I will post macros for these in the chat, but I just want to explain where these AoEs are relevant before I move on. So these AoEs will telegraph, and then we're going to go back to this section right here. So just like how you assign your positions in the first staging, it's going to work the exact same way here. Your light party is going to be basically cutting the room in half. So I know they use the color arrows here, so I don't really have to draw this, but if you split the arena down in the middle like this is light party 1 and this is light party 2. For the clone related mechanics, we still have true light party for the towers and stuff. What we want to achieve during this tether phase is we want to achieve a very specific pattern that lets us resolve our player clones at the very end. And that pattern looks like this in the top right. So you don't need to memorize this because this solve is very, very easy to achieve. There are a couple ways you can remember how to do this, and they're all listed here on slide 10. But the way that I think about it is if the clone north and south is doing defamation already, then the purple and the yellow players swap. And if the north and the south clones are doing a stack mechanic, then the blue and red players swap. There are a lot of other ways that you can memorize this. Kirby posted one earlier in chatter where, like, if the north-south clone isn't defamation, then you swap to make it defamation. And then if you're not involved in this color pair, then you don't care about it at all. Like there are a bunch of ways that you can do this in your head, whatever works best for you. This is just like a very long explanation on how to do this, but that is the gist of it.
I love the don't AM angry face at the end. That's my goat.
Yeah. So the toolbox doesn't show this for some reason, but basically here we see it's defa north-south. So what does defa north-south mean? It means purples and yellows are swapping. So purple and yellow swap. And once again, for some reason it doesn't actually show the tether swapping in this toolbox. I don't know why, but now you need to remember, after grabbing your tether, what your mechanic is for later. And that's what this explanation on the side is for. So, as you might have noticed, if you were paying really close attention during this phase, the boss clones spawn in a very specific pattern. You'll see here, if you're looking at AC, the snakes, like the red snakes, will drop from AC going clockwise. This is the order that the mechanics will resolve in. And because the boss clones don't care about the player clones, right? Like, make sure you're not confusing yourself with your player clones here. It's always going to be alternating defa stack, or vice versa, depending on what's north-south. So in this example, because it's defa north-south, these clones spawn first, and then it goes clockwise around the room. So it's AC first, then 1-3, then DB, then 2-4. It is always going to spawn this way. There is no variation to this, except for the first, like if it's defa or stack first. Does that make sense so far?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Does anyone have questions for this slide before I continue? Because it's gonna get really confusing if you don't know what I'm talking about from this point onwards. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep going. So remember how I said we had our light party split down the room like this? This order, going clockwise or counter, is the order that your mechanics resolve in. So that's what you need to remember. You need to remember what group you're in. Are you in group 1 or are you in group 2? And which order in this sequence you are. There's a couple ways to do this. I honestly think the easiest way to remember it is just remember what your waymark is. And then if I call it's defa first, then you know B is like third in this sequence, so you have to be a defa because they're alternating, right? I don't know if that works for everyone. You can just remember what mechanic you grabbed, but I think this is the easiest way to remember for me, since I will always call defa or stack first. And so if you know you're like oh, well, I'm on A, and if it's stacked first, then it has to be my stack first, right? Because this is the sequence. The sequence is always static. Once you know this information on the left, you can use this. You can use this example to follow along later on your own time. But once you know what you are, you need to remember this sequence for the first time we return to this to the green room. So next, the AoEs from earlier that were stored will resolve. Once again, even though these AoEs resolved, we're not done with these clones yet. We still have to remember where, or the party needs to remember where these clones are. That's what the macro is for. And then this is going to be the towers phase. So the first part of the towers phase is quite simple, but because we already kind of did it. Basically, there's 4 sets of towers, and they're always like copied over like this on both sides. I'm going to briefly skip this, and I'm going to come back to this because I want to talk about the resolve here. But basically, the only part that happens here that you need to care about is one roll is going to get a light spread, and if you got a light spread, you can no longer take a tower that has a light top because you will die to the light damage that the tower will do. So in this case, because the Scholar got a light AoE and they're currently pre-positioned in the light tower, they will swap here with the Picto. And then I believe same thing on this side. The Bard and the Astral will swap to resolve their debuff. But the towers don't go off yet. So we're going to yoink.
Can I note something about the towers that help me understand it? There are 2 towers that are 1 element and 2 towers that are a lot of elements. The lot of elements are always the light towers.
Yes, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, the rock that has a bunch of colors on it is the light rock. Okay, so now remember we're currently in true light parties for this. We're gonna get yoinked back to this. When this happens, you need to remember what your light party group was. Remember when I drew that line through the room? Now it's time for those groups. So now we need to figure out how to resolve these mechanics. Once again, the order that the mechanics go off in is always AC going clockwise like this in your group. So because we know it's Defa first, that means the players that had the AC boss tether are going to resolve first, which means it's time for Defas north-south, and then party, if you're not taking a Defa, you just go east-west to get ready for the stacks. So here, Defa goes off, and then stack goes off. Remember, you're still in your groups for this. Then the second Defa goes off, and the second stack goes off. And now we are done with staging. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Your group and where you take your stack and your Defa is based on where your tether clone is. So when you split the room in half, if you're on the A-B side, then your stack is on B and your Defa is on A. If you're on the C Delta side, then your stack is on Delta and your Defa is on Charlie.
And that's just 100% static regardless if it's static or
Yes.
Defa first? Okay.
Yes, that is 100% static. So, I'm going to pause briefly right here. This is also in the stress channel. So this is the doc that I've been using for waymarks. Here at the top, you'll see these personal idyllic dreams macro. This is for staging. So the way that this works is if you make 8 macros, 1 for each position, and they'll be labeled by the correct waymark icon on your hotbar. You can remind yourself what mechanic you are. Now, obviously, this is going to change, right? Because you could be a stack or defamation, and for certain waymarks, that matters a lot. So, for example, like A is going to be Defa or stack. So if you're Defa, then you're the first Defa. Actually, now that I realize this is wrong. Sorry, this is still for Upton. I didn't update this.
You'd have to change all the 2s and 3s to A and CU.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll worry about it later. Don't worry about it.
Yep. But, okay, I'll go back and fix these. But I'll tell you when these are updated. I put it be work in progress here. So don't take these until the work in progress is gone. What the fuck did I just press? Okay. But anyway, yeah, that's what these personal these macros are for. If you're good at memorizing idyllic, this is the only thing in this phase that you personally need to memorize. So I am not going to force people to use these. These are just here if you think they're helpful. if you're good at just memorizing like which group you're going to be in based on your mechanic and your clone, then do it that way, whatever works for you. Okay, cool. Once we resolve this phase, we're going back to our true light parties, and now we have to resolve towers. So here are what the towers do. The fire towers, as you can guess, give you pyretic. So once you soak a fire tower, you cannot move for 5 seconds. The rock tower doesn't do anything right away, or the yellow tower in this example, the earth tower, will place a rock under where the tower spawns a couple seconds later. So it's Twister, if you want to think of it that way. The purple tower is going to give you a debuff, which I'll talk about in a second, and a doom laser that's baitable in a direction to the closest player. So whoever is soaking the tower with the purple wants to aim it away from the party, so just towards the void. And the tower that has the green like wind thing is a knockback. And so you're going to take that tower to fly to the other room. The knockback for this tower is the distance that they chose for it is very interesting, is all I can say about it. If you're in a green tower that's up front, so you're a melee, try to aim for the center of the other platform. That's probably the safest way to do this. The distance in your tower does not matter as much. For ranged, this is a little bit more finicky. I recommend doing mostly the same thing, where you aim towards the center of the other platform, but you need to be like on the edge of this tower. You will fall into the middle if you're
Theo
not.
linked a picture of the wind position tonight at 6:13 p.m. because I asked her about it.
My goat.
6:13.
I'll forward it into the discussion.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
But anyway, range, that's your mechanic. So take a look at this. I think we can probably check this out later as well to see where the wind is standing, but you might have noticed that they missed. So anyway, that's what the 4 towers do. The main thing is, even if you're not in the earth tower, remember where the rock is. The rock will kill you instantly if you get hit by it, unless you're a tank. And even if you're a tank, you get a damage down. So just beware of the rock. Something that's worth noting is the dead center of this platform, which I don't believe our waymark lines up with, is safe. So if you're ranged and you don't care about your uptime, you can just stand in the middle, and the rock will never hit you. Okay, so these debuffs, these arrow debuffs, House Arrest, they kind of look like House Arrest and what's the other one? I don't remember the other one's called. Alexander. Anyway, these are very similar debuffs to the ones that you skip in Ion Cannon and M4S, and this time they decided that we're not allowed to skip the mechanic anymore, so we have to do it correctly. This is the configuration that most groups are currently using. So you have the player with the blue stand on the north side of your platform, on the boss's hitbox. You have the red debuff stand on the boss's hitbox east-west. You have the player that took the earth tower stand directly behind them, and then you have the people who took the pyretic tower stand on the south side of the platform, max melee. Double check something. Yeah. So these cones, these red cones, shoot towards closest players. So we have the earth players bait them, and then these blue debuffs shoot the farthest players. So we have the pyretics on the opposite side take them. Does this positioning make sense?
Mm-hmm. That Dark
Yeah,
Knight
it's-
is max melee, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
just
like-
making sure.
I have no idea what max melee is. I don't play melee, so.
Max of the melee range.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
you can
Just watch
Yes.
your autos.
You got that.
honestly with this strat. It looks really tight on this toolbox, but from what I understand, there's some leeway to it. So if you don't know if you're max melee or not, just lean farther back because you're baiting the far.
Yeah.
As the pyretic, you're leaning the far, right? So yeah. And then for the earth players, I know they are saying slightly north for more safety. You can do this if you want. Like you can stand behind them and then lean north a little bit. To be honest with you, I don't know what the
What's the safety?
leeway. Well, because they don't want you to get cleaved by the far bait, I think. So I don't know what the leeway is for this. I would just, if the toolbox recommends it, I would just suggest doing it until we figure out ourselves, like what the AoE shape is like.
I mean, you can just like trust in your partner and just fully be like nuts to butts, right? Just like be right up on them.
Yeah,
Nuts to butts.
yeah, that's true. You can technically aim this like kind of wherever, as long as it's facing the outside.
Oh, you don't want to be too close because then the angle is gonna be funny.
Yeah, that's true.
And
But yeah,
I'm just thinking like
a little
for
north.
it. Right, if you're just behind him, then who cares?
What's the little white that's going around them?
Oh, this is the holy spread. The players that didn't get a holy spread in the first part of this mechanic are going to get a small
see.
like
Right.
little
Okay.
thing around them.
And
Yeah,
that's why you can't take
It's
those.
that yellow debuff.
yeah. Yes, it's the yellow.
The
debuff.
one that doesn't really matter for resolving the mechanics, so nobody
actually-
ever puts.
Yeah, it's actually not shown in this toolbox.
Oh, so
Yes,
wait,
it's the
we-
yellow debuff that you
We
get.
can't be
There's
too
another
close to them.
You can be.
There's another yellow debuff that doesn't
I-
really get mentioned in the toolboxes. See that
Mm,
yellow single person?
Yeah, what does it do? Is my question.
I'm pretty sure it's just a small holy thing. I actually think this is an AoE associated with. I guess maybe it does. I was under the assumption that this was not an AoE, but maybe let's assume that it
Oh
is.
wait, what was their debuff? Are they getting hit by
Lindworm's
a
glare.
cone?
No,
they have
they're sending a
They're
clone.
They're a close baiter.
You know, what, I'm gonna give it a clean one.
Yeah, they don't get hit by a cone and they still take damage, so it's like a holy.
Yeah, from what I say, like I said, I don't think it's an AoE, but I'm not actually sure.
Oh, that'd be a great time for Panheim. A good point.
Sure, like one group does this clean. This is not the same strat, is it? Oh, it is.
I mean, even if it doesn't, as long as the people are on top of each other, we can tell.
Yeah.
They lean further north there.
Yeah, so they lead further north on this one, but you can see that you have a pretty decent amount of leeway here. Yeah, this doesn't look like an AoE to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's an AoE, but anyway, it's a good thing to point out. I'm gonna watch this again. Just
They look pretty close. Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah. I don't think it's an AoE, but yeah.
Also,
That's,
well, no, this is something I'm just gonna say for the sake of saying it. Ari, if you feel so compelled, you can go for a Doom cleanse, but otherwise, like, I'm just gonna do this fucking T style. I'm looking at myself,
Oh.
then going party up.
Well,
no, that's
the
a good
other
Try and
thing
press your
is,
own side.
that's not possible because a healer could get a wind tower and get knocked to the other side.
yes.
That's right.
But we have
so
10
if you're a
seconds to get
Doom,
cleanse.
Yes.
If
So
you're in
if
the
you're
air-
a Doom, you should try to stand up close if you can, because if
So you're
both
in
heroes are on
range.
the opposite side, yeah, you will not be able to
Right.
get Doom cleansed from the center of the platform. That's the other reason why sometimes people don't stand mid for Earth. So yeah, if you're a Doom, walk up to the middle so that you can make sure you get your cleanse.
My
Otters.
And yeah,
The
you guys can
range
do
is
like
30
top,
yawns
bottom,
on the
bottom, top,
Suna.
whatever.
Damn.
These arenas are quite far apart. I have seen people like not able to target with the Suna during Prog before.
That
So
doesn't
I
make
think
any
it's
sense
worth
to me.
What
but
is
okay.
the... How long is the knockback into the air? I think the monk got hit by it. I want to see. They did.
Our assignment. Oh, that's another 2-man. This is fun.
That's 8 seconds, and when you land, there's 6 seconds left on the doom.
Yeah.
That's easy.
He said,
did you
I only
walk
need
middle?
1 second.
I mean, like, straight
Yeah.
up the quantum was way tighter than that, and on top of that, T is harder. Like, that's nothing.
Easier, because you have to stand there.
Well, regardless, it's one
doing
Doom.
it in the
So
instant cast.
Sure.
Sorry.
figure
I'm just
out.
gonna move. I don't care.
I had to say that.
Just
I'm sorry,
figure
I'm
out.
sorry.
Yeah, figure out if you guys want to do top to bottom top, whatever. I don't know what probably you guys want to do. You guys figure that out on your own. Okay. Now for the clones from earlier. So I don't even remember what version this toolbox had, but there is one easy way. It's mentioned here, but there's one easy way to remember which platform is unsafe, and that's this middle clone is always the chariot. These clones on the far north and south side are always cleaving either through the room, like north-south, or east-west on their side. So, boss is going to summon a black hole. One of the north-south clones will jump in, and I believe in this example,
If you back it up one, it's
South-
yeah.
yeah, the south clone was front back safe. So, this clone is going to reappear on the north side of the room, always north side of the room. in the green dimension with the player clones. These other two clones are going to jump right away, and they're going to resolve their mechanics on the next Twisted Vision after we come back to this area. So Chariot jumps to the right, that means the left is safe. We know that because the north clone had north-south safe, that this clone has east-west safe. Because remember from the AoE patterns, one of these clones is always east-west, and one of these clones is always north-south. So that information we already know.
That's the
Then
easy
we're getting
part.
Twisted Visioned to solve the player clones, and luckily, this is the easy part. Remember how I said earlier, depending on where or on which order the player clones spawn, we get a set of mechanics that go off first and a set of mechanics that go off second? Now's the time for that. So, because we swapped our tethers to set up this configuration every time, it is always going to be either cardinals first or intercardinals first. The resolve for if cardinals are first is you take your true light parties east-west and you stack on the player clone. Make sure you're slightly behind the player clone because the definitions are huge and they're not at the wall because they're coming from the player clone. So this is what the cardinal looks like. This is what the intercardinal looks like. So it'll be 1-3, the waymarks here are 1-3 stack, and then 2-4 defa. And once again, this is split down the middle, true north-south. Group 1 is on the east side, or sorry, group 1 is on the west side, group 2 is on the east side. So it can be either this first or this first. And whichever one it is will already be called in the chat. After this goes off, we need to dodge our boss platform. So we remember from earlier that it is left side safe with east-west clone. So that means the boss's hitbox is safe here. And then the second side goes off. Then after this goes off, the boss clone that jumped into the portal is going to teleport back out on the north side. And then once again here, we dodge correctly. And then that is the final mechanic. Quick tip for this portal is that because the AoEs are always opposite, either cleaving north, south, east, west, if the boss's hitbox, because the boss kind of stays mid for this whole mechanic, he doesn't really move because he's casting a bunch. If the boss's hitbox is safe for the first mechanic, the boss's hitbox, which once again is going to be middle here, I don't know why it's not here. The middle is going to be safe again. The boss's hitbox is going to be safe again. If it's the opposite, so let's say here, this cleave is going east-west, so it's north-south of this clone safe, so it's downtime pattern or whatever. It's going to be downtime pattern again here, where the clone is cleaving north-south and the east-west is safe. So the boss's hitbox is not safe. That's what this part of the macro means. Boss hitbox is not safe, or boss hitbox is safe. But also you can just read this if this is easier for you to understand. 3 and 4 being the correct order that they go off in. Okay, so that is the full mechanic as a toolbox. I'm going to replay... No, let's take one POV this time. I'm going to replay this mechanic, and I'm going to pause at each section where we need to memorize or resolve a mechanic, and just go through it, breaking it down. Staging. Here, intercardinals are first, so at the very last mechanic, we're going to resolve 1-3 stack first. Find our player clone, and then Twisted Vision will show us the next set of AoEs. One 4 safe, and the north clone has east-west safe, the south clone has north-south safe. We're still at our player clones. Please look north, Mr. Monk, thank you. Alright, it is stack north. Stack north means red and blues swap, and it'll be stack first later. So now we're looking at the monk. Monk has stack, they're at B, they're third in the order, so they know that they are stack third. then we're gonna dodge. True light parties for towers. Check for the spread. We're looking at the monk here. The monk did not get a light spread, and they're in the light tower, so we don't have to swap. The rock is on the bottom right. Twisted Vision. Alright, we are the monk, so we are third in our order. It is stack first at BD, then Defa second. Oop. Then Defa, be behind the clone. No greed here for the Defa. Stack on BD. This is the monk's clone going off, and then Defa again. Back to true light parties. Back to true light parties. Resolve your tower. I have a wind tower, so I'm going to get knocked across the room. And I'm going to check my debuff. What's my debuff? I have blue. Blue means I am hitting the farthest player, so I'm going to the north side of my platform. Look at where north is. Dodge the rock. Then resolve. Alright. Pop quiz. Does anyone remember what the north clone was? What was the north
East-west
clone?
safe.
East-west.
Yep. Correct. So it is east-west safe on the north. Watch the black hole. So it'll be east-west safe later, and then it's going to be north-south safe on the left platform.
Boo.
So boss hitbox is not safe in this example. It was intercard first, so we're going to 1 and 3. We know this because the player clones spawn intercard and cardinal, and this is going to be static every time, since of the way we set up staging. Then we're dodging to Delta. Delta north-south, Delta north-south. Respect to that guy for jumping on the safe spot. Boss's hitbox is not safe. Now it's Cardinals. Cardinals resolve second. This is true light parties. Be behind the clone. Do not read the shit. Then east-west. And final idyllic dream. Alright, one more example. The Paladin.
Real quick, how did you know what platform was safe? Is it the one that has two clone, or the one that has two jump into it is bad?
No. So in this AoE combination, one of the clone that's in like the closer to the middle of the room is always doing a chariot, and this
Okay.
clone will also jump to a platform. So
Gotcha.
yeah, so if you scroll back a little bit right here, you'll see. So this clone is closer to the center, the one on the right here,
Right.
and you'll see this clone will jump to B. He jumps to B. B is not safe. Delta is safe. You need to figure out what the cleave is.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Actually,
one more. Paladin.
In that example, it's double not safe too, because you'll get hit by the east-west cleave.
Right.
No, you're dead.
Inner Cardinal first. Find your clone.
Worth noting when we're clear ready, this is the LB time, like at the start of this mechanic.
Yep. So I think we can hold LB3 with our gear.
We were at
For healer
37%
LB.
at our best pull. We don't need it if we do cleanly.
This is 2-3 out. Or 2-3 far, 2-3 out, whatever you want to call it. Because it's 2-3 out, we know the C clone is cleaving north-south, so it's east-west safe on C. You're still on your clone. We're looking north-south. Stack north, which means AC swap. Or, yeah, what I meant is red and blue swap.
Right.
Then we're the Paladin. We are at A. We have the boss tether at A. That is a stack. It is stack first, so we are stack in the first on the B side. Then this is going to be 2, 3 far. Into True Light parties. Remember your mid here. This meter hurts like a bitch. Who gets the spread? No need to swap here. Then the vision will go off. I was the paladin at A, and it was stack first, which means I'm stacking on B first. And Defa on 1. Then the B stack player next. Then Defa, or the Defa player with 2.
Jesus.
That was terrifying. What the fuck?
That's why you go to the wall for that's why you go to the wall, dodge that Defa. Do not read that shit. Give people some room to work with. We're the Dark Towers, we aim the beam outwards, and now I am red. So red is just east-west in front of the boss. Wait for the rock. Pop. Boop.
Can you rewind 1 second, please?
How far back do you want to go?
That one more actually, a little bit more. Play it out from here. There's something I want to note with the towers, since we know the ports are gonna be in the light towers, right? Because DPS got hit by the holy.
Mm-hmm.
So we now know who's gonna be Doom. Like we know it's gonna be support Doom.
Oh, true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you can call that if you want. I might not be able to spot that fast enough.
That's
but-
fine. I can do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Confirming it's role based fun.
Yeah, the holies are role based.
Hey, Temporal Curtain is casting. Upwiz, what's the clone up here at A?
Wasn't it north-south this time?
Mm-hmm. Or wait, no. So you mean north-south safe?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Then yes, you're right.
Yeah,
It is.
sorry.
So north clone jumps in, which means it'll be north-south safe from the final ad. Now we'll
Nice.
get the middle clone. Alright, B is not safe. It is delta east-west safe. Which means what? Bossy Box is safe for both patterns. And because it was intercardinal first, now we're resolving stacks at 1-3. Player clones, 1-3. You have time here, so make sure that you do this correctly to get into your parties and stuff. Boop. And then we're going to Delta. Delta. Go. And inside the boss. Boss is safe. Then this is DB stack, east-west. Back into your True Light parties. Go! Then check the ad that spawns north. You want to be inside the boss's hitbox. In the boss's hitbox. My Reaper's fucking dead. Mechanic stuff.
Damn.
My Reaper is dead.
Dude.
Once again, final tank buster, 3 rig lights.
Oh, he's invulnerable.
Yeah, I think you can double in. Like I said, I think you can double invul this. I need to check the timeline for hollowed. If you want to just hold hollowed for this one, like, feel free, or use it whatever you think is more comfortable.
That is like the fastest fucking 4 minutes I've ever seen in a fight.
Yeah,
Professor
it's
Tiara, sir, I have
Hello.
a question.
What is your question?
Let me find it real quick.
Jesus
I
Christ.
have a question. Wait.
So, no,
Scratching the
okay.
back of your head.
I'm the stupid fucking monkey that looks so lost, like biting my fucking nails. Okay. So for the clones, so when we the staging and shit,
The player clones or the boss clones?
Oh my god, starting with the player clones. I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
You're not an idiot. Shush.
It's a hard mechanic.
There's a lot going on.
It's a hard mechanic. There's a lot happening. Okay, so player clones. It spawns. Okay. The first stack resolution, is it always east-west? Like always DB? Is that like
No,
or
no.
does that depend?
It depends on which set of clones spawn first. So if it was cardinal clones first, it'll be DB. If it was intercardinal clones, it'll be this
One.
this
three
one,
or
1-3.
whatever?
Yep. And I'm gonna quickly close my stream real quick. So now you guys have a bit more context. This will be the last thing I talk about today before I send you guys off. Now you guys have a bit more context for these macros. I can actually show them off and they make more sense. So here is what you're gonna get in the chat box from me during this mechanic. The first macro you're gonna get is whether it's cardinal or intercard first. And there's gonna be a 1 here to show that this is the first memory. And it's also going to tell you later, it's BD stacks first, then 1-3. This is the first thing that we need to memorize. The second one, you probably don't need this one as much, this one's a bit easier to understand. This is if it's 1-4 safe or 2-3 safe for the first set of AoEs that come from the boss clone. And it'll also just verify in the chat if you need to, which clone has what safe for later. Then, the next thing you're going to get from me is it defamation first, or is it stacks first for the first staging? Staging, if you forget, is the mechanic that comes from the boss. So this is right after we pre-position for our towers, but before they go off. This is going to be defa first or stack first. Then, the last thing you're going to get from me is, ignore the name of this macro, I only have 20 characters, is which boss clone gets pulled into the portal. And it will also tell you if it's east-west of the clone safe first or north-south of the clone safe first. Obviously, true directions. This is a note that I personally added, which is the boss hitbox is never safe, or the boss hitbox is safe. Because to me, this is easier to understand.
It is less to look at as well.
And then this is staging. So these are the 4 macros that you're going to get from me in your party chat. These are the optional solo macros that I suggested that are /echo. So I have a thing here that is just party and echo, and the way that I have this set up is on a command panel. So this is memory 1, 2, 3, 4, and then staging at the top. This is just a line to cancel stuff out. And then these individual echo macros will tell you what your mechanic is depending on if it's defa or stack first. Now obviously some of these positions will never get defas, right? Like 1 and B will never get defas, so very easy, you stack on B. But for the ones where you can possibly get a defa, you just want to make sure that you know if you're the first or the second defamation, and then all you need to know after is if it's stack first or defa first. So does that all make sense? That's what these macros are for. You do not need to use these. These are very much personal and just whatever is easiest for you to remember.
Everything burns.
Everything burns.
Kira, do you just click most of the buttons on your bottom row? Because I cannot imagine using these hotkeys.
No, bottom is mouse buttons.
That's mouse buttons.
Yeah, bottom row is all mouse buttons. Yeah.
Are you fucking hitting Shift F7? Like how the fuck?
No.
Just two-hand in the keyboard, No
I always remapped my mouse buttons this way because I have 6 mouse buttons, and then these are just the mouse buttons with the modifier. Because for some reason, 14 has never been good about recognizing mouse button inputs for me, and this is just traditionally what's worked for me, is remapping them on the software and then using the F keys like this.
Bro has a limit break on his mouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's W.
It's for tanks, because it's like, my mouse buttons are the ones I can react to the fastest, usually. And have the least chance of fat fingering, so for tank LB, it's, like, if I need tank LB right away, it's on my mouse buttons. Okay, that is going to be the first round of Idyllic Review. We may revisit some parts of this mechanic tomorrow, as we're progging it, obviously, because it's, it's a lot. But, yeah, everything that I showed off today is in the strats channel below the big paragraph of Spark Notes for the first half. So if you're looking for a resource, it should be all there. The 3 VODs that I used today are also all there. And the macro doc, I will ping you guys when it is updated. Your number 1 priority for studying for tomorrow is finding a way to memorize your staging position, so your boss clone mechanic, and also committing the platform towers to memory. Those are the number 2, or the top 2 things you should focus on, because everything else will be called by a macro, and worst case scenario, you react a little slow to an AoE, you get a damage down, and we'll deal with it later. Obviously, I'm going to have to prog it as well, like progging when to put the macros in the chat and stuff, so it's not going to be it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows for the party mechanics, but I will make sure to do my best. I would recommend that you make a chat box that just has /echo and /party in it. Actually, I don't know if people know how to do this, so I'll show off how to do this too. Sorry, I'm going to reopen my stream. If you don't know how to set this up, if you click on this little settings button next to your chat log, you can scroll to the bottom. You can find your log filters. I'm personally using the 3rd tab for mine, but you can pick whichever one you want. You can go to log filter, and then and then you can enable party on the 1st tab and cancel everything else. And then on the in the announcements tab, you can enable echo. So party and echo, and that's all you need. Alright, I think I'm open to answering questions, but if you don't have any questions or you need to go, then we're at the end of raid time. So we will